Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Pardon me for my tardiness. You dig what I'm saying? I actually was coming. I had a funeral earlier. Shout out to Big Job. I see you in the building. Gary, you up in the building. FTC Vice, I see you in the building. Harry, I see you in the building. Mr. Harry Wins in the building. I appreciate you. Chase Milano, Run the City. Malik Washington, Thomas Morris. I see y'all all in the building. Hit them like buttons on the way coming in. And the reason why I went this hour, I wish I would have saw it earlier. But like I said, I had to go to a funeral. Once again, funerals, and more funerals affecting the family. We got 6 people, 13 people in the building. We only got 6 likes. Do me a favor, hit that like button. How y'all feeling today, man? I appreciate everybody for pulling up in the building. Hit that like button for me on the way in. Malik, I see you in the building, bruh. Nigga Job said, this nigga is late. Yeah, pardon me. I was driving. I was running around. Like I said, went to a funeral today. Some very, very serious things going on. All prayers due to me and my family. This fentanyl thing is just destroying the fucking world. But God don't make no mistakes. We're going to give some few people a little time to pull up. My man Thomas said, what the fuck it do? I'm feeling saucy. What we talking about? I'm ready to speak the truth. It's all on y'all hearts today. I got some things I want to talk about that disturbed me this week. Appreciate you, Thomas. Appreciate you, Thomas. You know, we got some things that we got to talk about that may have disturbed me this week. You know what I'm saying? And then some things, you know, we got to talk about that may have disturbed y'all this week. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't just about me. It's about us. Appreciate you, Chase. Appreciate you. This fentanyl is, this fentanyl is something crazy, man. I'm talking about death to all people fucking with that fentanyl, man. That's all I got to say. That's just something I have the right to say. I feel like saying it. Death to all the people involved with fentanyl. Oh, man, my man Thomas said he's sipping on that Ray and Nephew. That's that yard. That's that Jamaican overproof. That's that Jamaican stump hole, baby. That's that stump hole. I'm about to drop it down. Let's get into the intro. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? That's a fact. Everybody that's in the building. Yo, Fruit, I see you in the building. We got the real big Fruit up in the building. The link is dropped for all the brothers that want to pull up and vent and talk about some of the things that's bothering them, some things they may want to get up off their chest. You know, some things you may need advice for. I'm here. You know, 20 people in the building. I see y'all popping up more and more in the building. Go ahead and hit that like button when you come in. Top Shots, I see you in the building. Hit that like button when you come in. It's a fact, Malik. The black man is God. We just have to know it. He said he tapping in football Sunday. That's a fact. That's a fact, y'all. You know, but the ear is always there. I appreciate y'all for spending y'all time with me. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to be here. You know that God number 7, they pulling up a lot of shows at 7 o'clock. I noticed the devil's working crazy. They're doing a lot of shows at 7 o'clock. They're doing a lot of shows at 7 o'clock on Sunday all of a sudden.
Salute, Big Dice.
See you, brother. We chilling.
And cheers, man. It's that Ray and Nephew and orange juice, man.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, yo, dog, yo, God work in mysterious ways.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna talk about it, Big Dice. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You just surprised the shit out of me talking about that fentanyl, man. Let me tell you something, man. As a dude who never been a drug addict in my life, but I dibbled and dabbled, so I know a little bit about shit. I learned in prison when I first did it that heroin is a painkiller for your soul.
FTC,
I'm gonna say that again. Heroin is a painkiller for your soul. Your mother just died yesterday. You do that heroin, you don't give a fuck. And I dibbled and dabbled with that shit in prison. I never caught a habit. And I came home, I ain't never fuck with that shit. About 18 months ago, I was going through some problems, some personal problems, some monetary problems. I knew the only thing that keep me calm was that painkiller for my soul, that heroin.
Preach.
And I started touching that shit now and again, Dice, and I caught a little habit. So I stopped. I said, I could never, this is not me. I ain't never been a drug addict in my life, so I stopped because I can't let it control me. About 18 months went by. I ain't never touched that shit again. Never had a thought. Never had a craving. None of it. I'm not about that. I get money.
That's right.
I got a family. I got a profession. I got an apartment. I got a crib. I'm doing me. And last week I had a few drinks and I was around one of my homeboys, and I vaguely remember asking him to give me a little tap of that heroin. Almost like I was in a trance, and I woke up in the hospital. I overdosed on fentanyl.
Oh my God.
Word. It took 4 Narcans to keep me alive. Your boy almost died last week, son. And I don't do that shit. It was like I was in a trance, like something took over me and led me to that, like a bad spirit. Word.
Inshallah. I'm glad you're here, man. Good God. But you know what? That's beautiful, man.
I'm embarrassed to say that, yet I'm saying it on YouTube for the world to hear.
You a man, nigga. Fuck you mean embarrassed?
That shit is real.
Shit, I'd rather you be embarrassed to tell me your story than I hear about you not being here.
Facts.
Shit, I don't want to hear about that. You dig what I'm saying?
That was last. Yo, what hospital's on Albany Atlantic? Is that Kings County?
No, that's St. John's.
Well, that's where I went. St. John's. They took me in the ambulance.
I think they switched it to another name because they remodeled it and everything.
Yeah, all right. Maybe that was it.
It's a beautiful hospital now. It looks beautiful.
But they took me from the corner of Franklin and Bergen, where I overdosed on heroin and fell out, and some white dude came by and had some Narcan, kept me up, fell back out to the ambulance came, and it took 4 of them Narcans to keep me alive. I don't know what happened with you, Dice, with your family, with your people, whatever happened, man. But I'm just damn, I feel you, man.
The sad part about it is, I can tell you the part of the story. Family member left her child in the care of someone to babysit because she had to get up early to go to school the next morning. You know, routine.
Right.
You know, a friend of hers, you know, was unemployed, looking for a little help financially. The baby was 7 months old. They left the baby with the young lady. The young lady was addicted to fentanyl.
Damn.
She nodded out on the baby. So they rushed the baby to the hospital because of lack of oxygen to the brain, and they kept him on a machine for 8 days. And unfortunately, they said that it's nothing they could do.
Damn. Yo, even indirectly, that fentanyl killing people.
it was nothing they could do. The wake was yesterday. The funeral was today.
Damn, sorry to hear that, big bro.
And this situation here, like, is like crazy because it got so many people involved now because they really, including myself. It's like I just been praying. Like it's so many people involved because people want justice for that. King Craigo, I see you in the building.
Salute King Craigo. Now, let me see if I hit this chat button, if it'll take me off the screen. Let's see.
No, that chat button is for me and you in the background.
I don't see shit. I hit chat, nothing comes up.
No, if you say, see, for instance, if I was to hit chat, like I show you, look, I'm gonna show you what it do. You see how you get it right there? Nobody else will see that but me and you.
Oh, let me see. Let me see now. Boom, brotherly love. I see a chat from brotherly love. One brotherly
That's
love.
right.
All right, no doubt.
Nobody will see that but me and you. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's only for the people that's up here on the stream, y'all. Louis V, I see you in the building. Louis V, you know you can pull up. Anybody can pull up if y'all got some things y'all want to talk about. Let's talk to each other like adults and talk about some things that's bothering us. You know, maybe we can console each other with other things. This is what we're doing about the brotherly love, men's conference, men conversation. You know, if we learn how to start communicating with each other respectfully, that's the most important, respectfully.
Yo, this is real life shit. Dice, you know, I'm a dude that, you know, I participated here, you know what I'm saying?
Shaq Gravy, I see you in the building. I appreciate you, beloved, for pulling up. You know, everybody is welcome to pull up. You don't have to show your face when you get up here. I would appreciate it if you do, but you just have to show me your face before you come up on the stage, because this is a place where grown folks hang out. This is a place where grown folks hang out. You're not going to be judged over here. I promise you that. I don't give a fuck what you, long as you come over here peaceful and righteous, you will not be judged over here. Big Dice stamped that shit. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care what your preference is. As long as you put God first, you're more than welcome here. And when it comes to the men's conference, we want to encourage our young men, our kids, to get up on here and talk with us too and build with us. And they need to be around men. They need to hear men converse and respect each other and learn mannerisms from us instead of just letting the streets raise our babies. It's the way we can start. Shout out to Artist Morrison. He's trying to do big things also. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. Word up. But I'm glad you're here, though, Tom. That fentanyl, it's just like something about that fentanyl, man. See, and fentanyl been here forever. It's just that, unfortunately, it's like they letting it seep out to the street with street chemists. See, chemistry is something that you really have to know. They taught you that in science class. You dig what I'm saying? You put too much of this and that shit gonna blow up.
Yeah. You know, it's the crazy thing is that a lot of us who grow up the way we grow up.
And I ain't mean to cut you off. Excuse me for cutting you off. Bro, if you get them feelings and them spirits on you, bro, you already got my direct number, bro.
No question, man. I appreciate
call my
you,
motherfucking phone, boy. You ain't got to wait. Call my. That ain't no YouTube shit, nigga. Call me. I don't give a fuck what time. And a lot of times I'll be up in the middle of the night fighting demons myself. I'll be up.
Dog, yo, I went, man. See, this is real shit, man. We talk about fentanyl, and I'm literally sitting here talking to you, and I literally was legally dead off of fentanyl last Thursday. We talking about 10 days ago. That shit blow my mind because one, I don't even know how I came to that decision to put that shit in my body. It's like a trance came over me. It's like a bad spirit.
That will be gone. Whoever that person you was with, I want you to stay away from them, bro.
Yeah.
As your friend, as your brother, I want you to stay away from them, bro.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it tall. He a good dude because a year and a half ago I said, yo, I'm gonna never touch that shit again. He never offered it to me, not once. I asked him for it. And secondly, when I fell out, he stayed with me and got my wife and held me down.
Stay away from him.
So
that's
no
not
question.
Like, that's not a good dude.
I understand.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not a good dude. Because if I know you love your woman and I pull you out your crib and bring some pussy around you that could destroy your life, I don't give a fuck about you, bro. I don't give a fuck how much you ask me for something. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I don't care how much I'm in my mode. You dig? If you really love a nigga and care about a nigga, you be like, nah, my nigga, I'm proud of what you doing. You dig what I'm saying? Because you the light.
No question.
A lot of niggas trying to pull niggas in the ground with them, bro.
Yeah,
and
man.
If you the only light I got around me, if you the only person that can come around me and say, yo, Dice, you know you more stronger than what you're doing. So this is the beautiful part about you. See, we can't shy away from our friends that have addiction problems. Nah, we can't do that, but that don't mean we gotta indulge. My uncle taught me this. My uncle, inshallah, because of me, my uncle was addicted to heroin, ice water from Utica Avenue from when he was 16 years old to he was 56 when my mother passed away. And I took him to Ready Willing and Able. I'm talking about 3 bundle of habit a day. You heard me? So like I told him, and like he told me when he came home, I got upset with him because, yo, Frankie Blanco, I see you in the building. Clarice, I see you in the building. Cheeks, I see you in the building. The reason why I got upset with him is because the same places, Sterling and Utica, Buffalo and Sterling, the same places that got my uncle sent to Elmira. You dig what I'm saying? You around them niggas. And he said,
I was in Elmira.
He said some deep shit to me. He was like, check this out, Duty. Because he always called me Duty Picker because I was little. You dig what I'm saying? When I was little, right? So he'd be like, he said, yo, check this out, Duty. To this day, 51 years old, my uncle called me Duty Picker. He said, yo, Duty, check this out. He said, man, I left a lot of niggas behind that need me to show them we can get out of that bullshit, man. He said, don't worry about me. He said, I ain't fucking with that shit. He said, if it ain't a bottle of water, I'm not touching it. He said, but I can't turn my back on niggas because they need me more now than ever. He said, why could I be around them to get high, to keep them down, but I can't be around them strong to bring them up? And that shit just made me change. And he stand on that to this day. My uncle, inshallah, been 20 years. He about to retire from Kings County Hospital. Anybody know him? His name is Ice Water, LaVon McLeod. That's a fact. So that heroin game is a totally different heroin.
Different game, son.
And so many, my uncle told me about certain dudes that was like, yo, Ice, check this out. This shit right here, yo, Ice, yo, one time for old school. And what my uncle told me was,
salute, man.
He told me,
salute, big bro, salute, Gary Mono.
He told him, he said, yo, what you doing is what you doing. He said, I still love you. He said, but that ain't my thing no more.
Just had to
my uncle came home looking like the nigga off motherfucking the Green Mile, nigga. He went to jail when he was fucking with that heroin. He was like, yo, wait. When that nigga came home from Ready, Willing, and Able 20 months later, that nigga was looking like the nigga off the Green Mile, son.
I almost went to Ready, Willing,
and Able. Like $22,000 because shout out to Ready, Willing, and Able.
Yes.
We got a program that they only gave him $50 a week out of his check, and they banked the rest. And he said, yo, Duty, them niggas was running us with so much goddamn drug tests, you couldn't get high. And he said, when they gave me my first furlough to go home on the weekend, he said, yo, that first time out there by myself away from them, Duty, he said, I went right to Sterling. He said, I had about $90 in my pocket. He said, then I thought about what you told me. And then he said, I thought about my sister ain't here no more, which is my mom's. And then he thought about my grandmother and my grandfather, that unfortunately, when my grandmother should have been a little more stern on him, when my grandfather was trying to show her how to raise a man, she wasn't. So that helped his addiction. That's what I try to tell these women. Some of the women out here, y'all have men. Hazel Brown, I see you in the building. The worst thing you can do is not let your young man become a man. Let him get punched in his face. Let him get his heart broke.
Facts.
If he don't want to listen to you, let his ass get them cuffs put on him. When he call you from jail, say, I understand what's going on, baby. I'll see you in court, and bang that call. It might be the hardest thing you ever do, but don't you never encourage him and show support of reward for disappointment.
You know what's crazy, Big Dice? A lot of us coming up in a lot of these neighborhoods we came up in, you know, Crown Heights, me, East New York. I'm sure it's no different in the South Bronx, Harlem, Flatbush, LES. We was getting praised. We was getting praised when we was acting out and doing bad. We was getting praised when we was being violent. Yo, he's wild. We got that attention, and it felt good. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of created a negative image for a lot of us in our own heads that we had to keep up with in our old minds. We started believing we was bad because by being bad, we got attention. And then it created an image. He's wild, he's live, he's this, he's that. And you got to live up to that image. And in the process of living up to that image, that's where we sacrifice. That's where we hurt people. That's where we go down. That's where we spend all them years in prison.
But if you pay attention, it all starts in school. Because when we first come to school, this is what they fail to realize. A lot of us do not have the same attention span. Pay attention to what I'm saying. A lot of our families were not financially secure enough to send us to school with different outfits opposed to some other families. Now check what happens in the system.
Oh, I had the Favor 4-stripe Adidas with the 3 Velcro straps. Tell me about it.
Now pay attention to the ones that didn't have anything that we used to tease, and they wasn't mentally challenged. They wasn't slow. They were more focused on fighting and lashing out because of people bothering them. So what they did, instead of really addressing the issues, they put them in certain classes like special education. Pay attention to this. Pay attention. So when they put them in these special education classes, because number one, they had us in these classrooms back in the days that was overpopulated with children from 29 to 36 children in a classroom with one teacher. There was no such thing as a backup teacher, number one. They was bringing these teachers from outside. That's that Ray. They was bringing these teachers from outside.
Yo, Dice, I'm gonna switch to my phone. Come on.
Okay, I got you. They was bringing teachers from outside of the community.
That was over 2 hours ago.
I placed it 10 minutes ago. So I'm on live to hear you. I placed it 15 minutes ago.
They was bringing other people from outside of our communities and environments into our environments. And a lot of these teachers that they was bringing into our environments was actually terrified of us because they didn't understand our behavior. So now the same children that are fighting out because they're just hurt that they're being teased and embarrassed, these are the ones that are being taken to the principal's office, and these are the ones that's being taken to the guidance counselor's office, and these are the ones that's being documented because of simple actions as a child. But in the eyes of the school, or in the eyes of child services, they say that our children now have problems and they want to label them with ADHD, and then they want to send them to these therapists and insist that our children take these medications. No, these children are just acting out like any child would act. But see, when you put them in these classrooms and when they act out, the teachers, the first thing they do is cater to them and over baby them instead of just sitting them straight down and say, yo, stop acting like a little motherfucking clown. You're more intelligent than this. Because it was times when I acted out in school and it was teachers that saw past that and was like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't did. That ain't you. A lot of mental aspects from school came from things like clothes, who our parents were. I got friends that didn't tell their parents when it was parent-teacher night because they had parents that were addicted to certain things like heroin, crack, opioids, alcohol. And the parents, they loved their children, but a lot of kids did not want their parents coming up to the school because of embarrassment. That's a fact. Shaq said, yo, Dice, a lot of children went to school to lash out and eat food. They really were struggling. And he said, my mom was a teacher, bro. That's a fact. And he said, I'm drinking that Pepsi and Jamaican rum. Laugh out loud. He about to be sauced.
Oh, I'm on the same thing right now.
No, he's talking about you. He's talking about you.
Do you know this? Already sauced.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it is the part that we overlook. We fail to realize that a lot of these horrific traumas that are locked in our minds, they turn in from kids, male and female, to young adults, to adults. See, a lot of the problems that we're going through as adults, they still were never corrected, and we're just told now that we're adults, we got to deal with it. And in our neighborhoods, they make it seem like therapy or going to talk to somebody for problems that may bother you, quote unquote, is wrong. Way to salute.
Hey, yo, I got to chime in on that, Big Dice.
Facts of life.
So I'm breaking this down. I got my man Paul Newell, Newell. He had a jersey right now. He's I believe he born in Jamaica, but he came here when he was real little. But Black American man, beautiful dude, man, and he has these groups for men. Like he just wrote a book called Heal Thy Man, and he got men groups. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about real life men shit. I just got involved with that, but I just want to shout that out. That's all.
And if
You know what
y'all
I'm
don't know
saying?
who this
It is
is
some men out
Mr.
there doing that
Thomas
type of work.
Morris. We call him Thomas Morris, but if you go check the interview, this is white boy Tommy from East New York.
Yeah, I just go by Tommy, man. That's all.
And if you go
Or
to
Cuban
St.
Tommy,
Laz
that
and check
works.
part 3, he got 3 epic episodes, interviews over there also. So we got certain legends in the building, y'all, that just ain't talking it. See, as a matter of fact, shout out to Ziggy Black, because one day this week, I think we're gonna try to do it on Wednesday when he's off. Me and Ziggy Black gonna start doing a show maybe once a week. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a show called Cloth Talk. See, because a lot of people today, we notice they're coming up with conversations about people they know and things that they saw. That's cool. We understand that. I think that's what's throwing people away from things, because a lot of people are emulating things without knowing the reasons why people had to do certain things. But when it comes to Cloth Talk, shout out to Ziggy Black. When it come up to Cloth Talk is about people that actually experience and live these things. See, me and Ziggy, we ain't gonna be talking about what this one was doing or what that one was doing. We're gonna be breaking down life experiences and dropping certain jewels that might enlighten some people that are naive to certain things that go on in the street. But from an educational perspective, not glorifying anything, but not dishonorable. I'll tell you again, I done did a bunch of crazy shit, but nothing dishonorable, so I'm cool. My shit's solid. But sometimes you got to understand, in the alphabet, there's a small G, and then there's a capital G. And the capital G stands for being grown. Yo, Craig, what up?
I'm chilling, maintaining. Salute to the channel. You know what I mean? Way to Black, salute. Chase, FTC, Gary, y'all already know, man.
Cheeks the
Salute King
Hoodologist,
Craig,
she
man. How you
said
doing,
therapy
champ?
is amazing
Oh,
facts.
shit. Thomas Morris, what's goody? Salute, bro.
You know me, I'm making it, man.
Yo, man. God bless you, man. I'm glad you overcame that shit, bro.
That was a hiccup, man. That's not my swag. That's not my style, man. I don't know, man. I let a bad spirit get in me or something, man. Led me to that situation, man. But Big Dice, I'm with you. When you talk about insight from the street, homie, yo, I don't talk a lot. I don't glorify shit, but I got insight like people don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker don't know what it is, man, to be 14 years old and have your own mother come to you and ask you for crack. You want to give your mother crack? Of course you don't. But you know, if you don't give it to her, she gonna go sell some pussy for it. What do? That's the insight I got. That's the insight I got. That's the life I live right there, homie.
Woo! Niggas don't know. That's deep right there, bro.
And
That's
see,
a
what he
deep
just
kind of
said,
pain.
I went through that with my father. Now imagine this shit.
That right
My
there.
father, hold on, Craig. My father telling me, quote unquote, he need crack. And I'm telling this nigga to get the fuck away from me. And then I know my father, he going to get that gun and he gonna go rob something, yo. So what you do? You let your pops grab his gun and go in the street and damn near don't come back home? Because part of me, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is some real G shit, y'all. Part of me wanted him to die. I got tired of my mom's crying over that shit. And I got tired of my superhero falling victim. So it was times I was like, fuck that. I'm not giving this nigga shit. And then it was times when my pops went out, when I turned him down, and my pops broke into the Woolworth on Utica Avenue between St. John's and Lincoln. I never forget this. And the police caught my pops inside the Woolworth because he came through the motherfucking hole on the roof. So what my pops do, this nigga's so enraged with the fact of getting high. This nigga jumps off the goddamn roof and says the police throw him off the roof for a lawsuit. See, he wasn't even thinking about the fact that when he jumped off that roof, even though it's not a high fall, he broke his leg to the fact where he had a boot on the bottom of his foot with pins that went through his ankles for almost a year and a half, big swollen sores and all that. What he was thinking about was when he caught my mom's, I never forget this shit. He was like, yo, we about to be rich. All he was thinking about was getting high. People don't know what that shit is. You know how many times, me and my man, God bless his dead, rest in peace to my father. Niggas don't know what it is to have to hurt their pop. Like I caught my pops stealing from me. And my man told me, quote unquote, check this out. You know your pops, you know he about to get it. And I was so disappointed and aggravated with my pops that me and my man damn near put my pops in the hospital from stealing. See, I didn't flip out on my pops because he stole from me. I flipped out on my pops because he was letting my mother down. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it really started to. My mother was a bougie chick. She worked for Saks Fifth Avenue. You know what I'm saying? I come from a real sexy woman. You dig what I'm saying? I be telling people all the time. They don't be believing. I come from this
here,
right here. I come from Sharon McLeod. You dig what I'm saying? And then I come from these people right here, Fred and Edna McLeod. That's their parents. So, that's the Cotton Club back in the days, y'all. I come from a different era of respect and elegance. So, like I said, once my pops broke my heart. See, but back then as a child, you don't understand a problem of addiction. See, back when I was younger, I didn't understand that my father, they gave him a choice because my pops is from Chicago. Rest in peace to my grandmother, Ethel Sanders, the Sanders family. Rest in peace to Ronald Young, the senior, my grandfather. My pops, he was from an era where he got caught up in some shit where he was 16. They told him, either you go to the motherfucking, you go to the services for 2 years, or you go to jail for 10 years at 16. So he took the 2 years to go fight for his country. My pops became a Navy CB. My pops played ball and he boxed for the Navy. And that's exactly where they addicted my father to heroin at Vietnam. So
everybody
junkie came from that in Vietnam, and then brought him back to Chicago and dropped him off addicted to heroin. And then back then they didn't really have these helpful situations that they have now, like when it comes to assistance pertaining to addiction. See, when I was young, I didn't understand none of that. You did?
Yeah, the Vietnam War, that shit was some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, Shaq, my pops was in Nam from 1966 to 1969. My pops also brought home photographs with him holding his mans blown the fuck up. I've also seen pictures of my pops, like I said, holding, like you see the scene from Dead Presidents. I really got a picture of my father like that, holding his man blown the fuck up. He was 17 years old. Just imagine what I'm saying. Shout out to Way to Black. I remember he was saying something about the situation with him and his mother. Bless her, from 11 years old. And I told y'all, like when Dello told y'all, I was doing robberies at 12 years old. What the fuck is an 11-year-old child doing outside? And what the fuck is a 12-year-old child doing in the street with a gun? Like, think about what I'm saying to you. Like our children now, we looking so overwhelmed at this drill music. I had my first pistol at 12 years old. My first gun at 12 years old. Whose fault is that? You dig? We got some people up in here right quick, so you know what we're going to do. Shout out to Jav. Let's go.
Streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Court a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in a hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing. I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down. These niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from where niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that, loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died, my mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red, ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tax. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit.
Yo, shout out to the gang. We got motherfucking Way to Black in the building, y'all. Hold up. I ain't gonna just stop right there. Hold up. When we come to this music right here with this grown folk talk, a lot of y'all know him for Warning, right? But I got some shit for y'all I want y'all to listen to. Big Dice Stamp this shit. This might be my motherfucking favorite song of the year, y'all. Let's go. This might be my favorite fucking song, y'all.
Yeah. In the big and the bad, life is hard, y'all.
Smash that like button.
I ain't for my big one. All night in the beat, and I ain't never cry. I don't mind with nigga. I wish when I called that I had to die. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. I got a ball and went and found a block. God gave me a pill, Satan gave me a Glock. I met her once, she gave me the top. Up your life, you want it or not. Being broke was the motivation. Go through all the pain and the couldn't make. I told Satan, suck a dick, I went and lost my faith in it. I was told if you want it, then go and take it. I got seeds worth the minds, I got enemies, in other words, ops, the gotta bleed. I Glock 9, a real so the need. I was sitting in the bin crying on my knees. I sat down and had a drink with me. I was thinking if my mama do, she think of me. My mama told me see my daddy when she look at me. Even though I love my aunt, I turned her to a fiend. My nightmares, they turned to a dream. Yeah. My money thoughts turn into a scheme. And they think that life a game. And the shooting got no aim. I popped the bean and then I left the earth. And guy had a gun, he kept it in his purse. My youngin' shot that, put him in a verse. I'm a rider, mirror tints on a black hearse. White man don't understand that being black hurts. Mama crying on the steps in front of a church. Gripping is solidified. Yeah, I see my brother die. Little wanna slide, they ready for the homicide. Said, Lord, take the pain away. My gun sing a lullaby. Ran from parole, I had to hustle, I ain't never hide. Tripping in the beacon, I was tweaking, I ain't never cried. Real multiplied, nigga, we don't never die. 100 grand flat in the streets, I had you dead. 100 grand. I'm trying to stick choppy out the head. We used to get consigned, consigns couldn't.
find me. See, we was in the trenches and the just living grimy. Yeah.
Yo, Big Dice, that's some of the rawest lyrics you ever hear, man.
That shit make tears come out your eyes, man.
You gotta play that over, son. That shit hard.
That shit make tears come out your motherfucking eyes, man. Did y'all hear the line when he said, everybody up here just said what we was talking about. Did you hear the line when he said, when he looked at his mother talking about his father? She see the younger version when she look at me. Even though I love my mother, he said, even though I love my aunt, I turned her into a fiend. Y'all don't know what it is to come out.
I know what that means.
I think he said he
is different, y'all.
So he said he had a conversation with the streets, dogs. Huh.
That nigga said he went and got a motherfucking ball, an 8-ball, and found him a block. What?
Man, only niggas that been outside before outside understand what that shit is, dog.
Word up, man. Shout out to Way to Black in the building, man. And I'm telling you, I wish death to whoever started. I'm still saying that. I wish death to whoever started that fucking bum ass rumor, yo. I'm dead ass serious, man. I hate niggas like y'all. Whoever did that shit, I don't even use the word hate. I'm dead ass serious. Grown folks talk over here, man. I hate niggas like y'all, man, for a host of reasons, man.
Yo, Big Dice, I gotta bounce right now. Big Dice, I'll be back, y'all.
We here, baby. We home.
I'm still watching. I'm out.
That's right. Yo, Harry, I see you in the building, Harry. You know you're supposed to be here. Pull up, bro. What's wrong with y'all? The link is dropped, man. Everybody want to pull up. The link is dropped, man. Grown folks conversation, man.
I only got a few bars for niggas. Fuck you. Die slow. That's it, dogs.
I don't give a fuck how much y'all be hating on them.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm stamping this shit. Y'all already know how it is. I'm gonna take my time and say this calmly. Waiter got the game locked, y'all. Waiter Black got the game locked. Big Dice stamped that shit. You heard it first on the Big Dice Chronicles. And you know how I feel about a stamp. When I stamp it, Big Dice stamp will get you all over the motherfucking world. Waiter Black got the game locked. That part.
Yeah. He right, though. He ain't lying, though. That shit right there he just said, he right. Don't even give them niggas that type of timing. We on a different type of timing.
Like he said, the devil is always working. We be over here chilling, talking this grown folk shit, trying to bring us together. But the devil trying to keep us apart. The devil not on my watch.
All types of evil shit be trying to pop off, but we brush that shit off. It ain't nothing.
Not on our watch. Not on our watch.
We shoot that shit down. It ain't nothing. You know what? Y'all motherfuckers out there hating, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We just gonna prosper. That's all. We gonna be blessed and we gonna prosper. We gonna KIM y'all niggas. We gonna keep it moving.
Word up. You know what we gotta pray for. We can't even get upset with it because everything is attracted to the light, from a moth to a human being.
Well, I mean, we just got to KIM on these niggas now, man. Fuck that. It is what it is, man. We ain't gonna keep talking about these niggas, man. Fuck them. Let's go. Let's talk about this nice conversational moments that we having for the day.
You got my man up in the building. Harry, what up, boy? You chilling? Tell me something good, Hollywood.
What's the word, V?
Yeah, it was good.
We gonna get this shit right. Like I told you, we talked about this shit how long ago?
No question, V.
This shit gonna get right.
Hell yeah.
How you been feeling, brother? I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
Yeah, everything, man. I've been just laying low, staying out the way. You know the game. You know how the game go.
You alive, you free, so you blessed.
No question, man. No question.
You got.
Y'all know how to behave in society. You heard? Nobody got to teach me that.
That's a fact. That's what we're trying to all achieve.
True story, yo.
Everything going on and everything in the world. How this week go? How does this week go with you? Was this week?
Yo, I had a yo, man, I was having a dynamite week, bro. I was eating. I lost my little card, man. That joint set me back, but I'm gonna do some Uber probably next week or something like that, so I can try to compensate so I get my new card. Yeah, man, it's that time of the year where you gotta take the seeds and all that shopping because I'm in South Carolina, so the weather it changed. It doesn't get drastically cold out here. So, but
Oh,
you know,
it
you want
just
to make
switched
sure.
up on us though. I'm right here in North Carolina. You know it switched up.
Say that. Yeah, but
You got the
yeah, I
hoodies
just gotta
on
get.
there.
I could have took this check right here and got him right. But it's my fault. It's a self-inflicted wound, so I can't be mad at nobody but me.
Great word you just did. Like I tell people about accountability. And shout out to Waiter Black. He said, yo.
True story, yo.
He said, yo, Cheeks, you told me the world gonna jack me. Yo, I'm telling you, you stamped my nigga Cheeks. That's right, Cheeks. I'm glad you told him that. Yo, I'm telling you, Waiter, your shit is official. Oh, I don't listen to dumb shit. I don't even, if you pay attention, like I tell people about YouTube, no disrespect to people on YouTube, I don't even go to certain chats. They got a few niggas that admire me so much, they done clone the avatar and all that. But if you check their Diddy Bop and they swag, it's nothing about my conversation that we have in common. That's not me. If you have a chat that's pertaining to slandering somebody or really trying to hurt somebody, no, I'm not there, because that means, in my opinion, you're not like that. If you got a conversation every day pertaining to something that's not going to turn into anything, I'm not chilling there, because that means you're not like that. You know what I'm saying? And that means the God ain't over there. It's like when I go to a chat, if I don't want to be like peace, because I watch a lot of shows, I just don't say nothing.
Right.
Because I be trying to understand. See, when I watch certain shows, people, I notice this, and this is what bothers me. Some people watch shows, a lot of people watch shows because of the evil in their heart. I watch shows to analyze why people hurting.
Oh, that's deep.
That's what I be trying to get to the root of why a person is going through something like that, to continuously spew this wickedness, because I was there. And when I was running around on that bog time like that, I was hurting because my pops was smoking crack. My mom's was working 3 jobs. My uncle then fell addicted to heroin. My grandmother fell in the hospital. My pops was going to a dialysis machine. And I had the fucking world on my back. You dig? So it's like when certain things happen, you can't really just go at the aggressor. You have to be aggressively prepared to go at the problem. That's how I was always taught.
No question. I tell you what, they knew what they was doing when they put them drugs in our community, man.
Shit. Of course they did.
I mean, we still feeling the effects to this day, man, and it's crazy, man. And people don't really realize if we just supported each other, man. Oh man, I'm not even talking about with no money, man. Just popping up on the screen just like this, or just hitting the like button and just sharing people out, man.
Absolutely
we can shut
free.
YouTube down, B.
Absolutely free.
Yeah.
And
Free,
it's all
man.
right to get shit up on. You know what I noticed about us? We think we too tough. You know the women, shout out to the
Right.
real women, whether y'all crazy or insane, because I notice y'all will talk about what's bothering y'all, but we won't. Men, we hold that shit. That's why y'all women outlast us. Y'all women outlast us because y'all verbally communicate about things that's bothering y'all, but we hold shit in being stubborn. And then it's times when we don't want to talk about certain shit, and we go through our shit with our women, with our children, with our parents, where we burst out of anger because of things that we held in for damn near months. Where if we'd initially started talking about it when it initially first started bothering us, it would have never had that boulder effect coming out so aggressive and hurtful. And then we'd be looking at people going, damn, I ain't mean it like that. You dig what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact right there. For real,
Word
man.
up. That's a fact. Yo, Gary, tell me what's going on with your week. Talk to me.
Man, listen, man. Yo, Craigo, you already know, man. But my man. Oh, Harold, salute,
Salute, King. Salute.
Oh shit, Cheek. She said, quote on Cheek said, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm low-key crazy, y'all. She from Brooklyn. I can tell by her avatar, she from Brooklyn, New York. I ain't gonna front. She from Brooklyn. I can tell by her avatar. I don't care where she live at now. She from Brooklyn. Word up. See,
now my laptop acting stupid, so I don't know what the hell is going on with it. But anyway,
that's a long
story short,
hold
man.
on. He said something. Dice. He said black men are always told to shut up and stop complaining. We have been told that from when we was young. Oh, we got Miss Tizzle in the building. Hey, Tizzle. Make sure that's the real Tizzle. Yep, that's real Tizzle. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Tizzle Tay R&B. That's the other half. I say the better half of the Morrisons right there. That's Artist Morrison wife. Shout out to Tizzle. Black.
Oh, God bless.
Sean love everybody. That's right. I hear you. I see you. And like I said, y'all, remember to the women, like I said, we trying to get it right for the men. See, we got to learn how to communicate to our women. Shout out to y'all. Let me tell y'all something about this lady while she in the building, man. I don't suck no cock. and I don't eat no pussy unless it's mine, but I got to give her flowers. This woman right here, I don't care what nobody say about her on YouTube. The realest woman on YouTube. Big Dice stamped that. The realest motherfucking woman on YouTube. Big Dice stamped that. You know, when we fuck up in this life as men, my mother taught me this, may she rest in peace. She said, you know the problem with men? I said, what's that, Ma? She said, men will always run from the woman that loved them, and we will always chase the woman that don't love us. I didn't get that shit until my mother left here.
Mm.
Mm.
Ain't that some deep shit?
Hell yeah.
My mother said, we will chase the woman that don't give a fuck about us, and the one that love us to death, they'll sit there and just love us more and more. The more shit we put on them, they'll move the shit up off them. Yo, you know a good woman to climb out of shit just to tell you she love you, that you put her in?
Mm.
Yeah.
So we got to start appreciating these Jews we got, because a lot of us men, we fucked up and stupid. Stupid dummies. For real.
Yeah, we wonder why these women are so stern and so tough, man. We put them through a lot, and that's the results, man.
She said, Cheek said, I'm new to YouTube. She said, I'm the second realist. I ain't gonna get mad at you. But that lady right there, when I say she held artists down and everything I said, I'm not gonna get into it. Everything I fucking say, this shit scares me. This shit scares me. Dunbar's in the building. Everything I say.
Dunbar.
Shout out to Chase Milano. He in the building. Shout out to Cosmology Bay.
Salute to the chat.
Everything that I say comes to light. I get it from my grandmother. Everything I say comes to light. Tizzle, pay attention to what I said. Go watch the show. Shout out to Artist Morrison. Me and him made history. Yo, I teared up when Artist Morrison, he said, yo, Dice, do me a favor. I said, what's that? He said, Joe. And Artist, he has a way. He's stubborn. He got pride on him. He's stubborn. He said, I want you to do me a favor, Big Dice. I said, what's that? He said, I want you on my platform tonight, and I want to go live. I said, we doing it. He said, send me a picture of you, Dice. I took a picture. That day I was looking kind of fly. I had on a feline headband, you know, the velour feline suit. I was trying to look 17. I sent him the picture. When he did the thumbnail, the picture I didn't care about. It's what he said on the thumbnail. This is when I knew that God was working through me. He said, sometimes, go look at the thumbnail. He said, sometimes you got to let an OG school you. That was the realest shit I've ever heard. And when me and him spoke on that show that night, even though people, I don't know what y'all be thinking about me and Artists, we always talk. He hit me up, I hit him up. I just tell Artists, I don't want to be around the things that I know is going to backfire. If I'm making sense. I don't want to be around nothing that's going to backfire. But when it backfires and it hits you, I'm going to be there to catch you. I'm not going to tell you how wrong you are for being loyal. I'm not going to be them people to tell you everything you did wrong. I'm going to be there to tell you everything we're going to do right from now on. It's just a different vibe with it.
Yo, certain things is just meant to be talked behind the scenes any fucking way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it a buck, dog.
Because if y'all seen that show, Tay was flipping. She was like, she flipped out, and that's what a nigga needs. She was like, first of all, let me explain something to all y'all. She said, number one, that's my husband. Number two, he tried to reach out to everybody.
Yeah.
And she said, and this is the one that made me listen to this woman. She said, yo, let me explain something to y'all. Y'all all talking about y'all. What about his bread? What about us?
Right.
Said, you know what? I'm going to chill. She said, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill. And I was watching this show going, even though I know that woman loved him to death. You dig what I'm saying? I told y'all the chemistry they got from the YouTube awards is something they're gonna get a TV show. I promise y'all, I'm marking this shit. The Morrisons is gonna be a TV show somewhere. I'm telling you, I see this shit. I see this shit crystal clear. I'm not joking. I see this shit crystal clear.
You've been saying that shit.
I see this shit coming crystal clear. Artist Morrison.
They gonna do it, or somebody gonna jack them? Try to jack them.
I said either artists and them gonna get a show, or somebody's gonna watch artists and them on YouTube and try to emulate their show, because that's a show, because they genuinely love each other. If y'all didn't see that when he did that motherfucking one chip challenge, that shit was so fucking funny, y'all.
Well,
And he tried to drink beer. He tried to drink beer with a one chip challenge.
Bad
idea.
That hot chip shit.
What?
Yo, Crego, you already know that shit's gonna burn his fucking mouth with the beer. What?
Crazy.
I'm the fucking beer drinker here. That was a bad idea.
Son,
She said, I'm definitely an OG. Bed-Stuy baby. Howard Avenue raised me. Oh, she's a goddamn gangster. Shout out to Country James and Bubby and them. She a goddamn gangster. Jesus Christ. She said Howard Avenue. That ain't no regular avenue, if you know anything about Brooklyn. Shout out to Climb Heights, home of the most vicious fist fights. I just want to tell you, brothers, I love y'all. I'm glad y'all alive. I'm glad y'all came to participate, man. It's a beautiful feeling. Gary, my fault. I cut you off, though, brother. Tell me about your weekend. What's going on with you, beloved? Talk to me, man. We here to listen.
All right, fellas. I got caught up in some shit because Dice already texted me on some backstage shit. Let me finish. Dice already talked to me on some backstage shit, so I'm not going to get crazy out here. I'm not going to flash nothing or do nothing stupid. But at the end of the day, like I said before, I don't give a fuck when it comes to Crego and Dice. Nigga, watch your mouth. That's all I got to say. And when I find out who that troll is, hold on, Dice. When I find out who that troll is,
that's facts. We all on them.
Yo, bro.
But you know what I want you to do from now on? This is something I'm gonna give you some advice for, because this is Sunday. This is grown folks talk. And I'm
because that hurt me. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Because the brother came on here screaming at me like I did something wrong. Like, no.
Listen what I'm saying. This is what you got to do from now on. I'm not gonna never tell you what not to do, but I'm gonna tell you what you shouldn't do.
Yes,
Say,
sir.
for instance, I'm gonna give you a rule. I'm gonna say you something. If you go to any platform, if you're on any platform, always remember what I'm telling you right now. Pay attention. Listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Pay attention. If you go to any platform, whether you're on Abracadabra or Dabracadabra, remember this.
Right.
The second that you're on any platform, and somebody offends your definition of who you are, pay attention to this. I am never gonna stop. Like if it's two, like say for instance, for example, Craig, Harold up here, I pull him up on the scene. Say for instance, Harold is upset with Craig, Craig's upset with Harold. Number one, if their conversation is stern to the fact where I can't de-escalate the conversation, y'all do see what I do. I take both parties off the show and I let them handle it another time. One thing I need you to pay attention. Whenever a situation, just like in the street, all right, I'm gonna give it to you in a better reason. If you would have been in the street with somebody that would have said something to you, you would have not waited to the next day to do nothing to them. You would have did something to them immediately. So if you're on a platform, I'm just giving you some great game. If you're ever on a platform, right, and somebody says, yo, Gary, XYZ, you better say what you're going to say right there. Don't wait 24 hours, because 24 hours later is actually null and void. You did? The time when it happened.
But out of respect for you, I just
don't hold. Let me explain it to you. I'm telling everybody that ever comes up on my platform, fuck me. You a man before anything. And wherever I go, I'm going to make sure a nigga know I'm a man. You dig what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I'm in David Dinkins. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was in Mary Popkins' house. Motherfucker gonna know I'm a motherfucking man. You dig? Because once it gets to the fact when somebody insinuates or misconstrues my humbleness for a weakness, I'm gonna check that like a spelling test with a red pen. But if I humble, like say for instance, Craig scream on me tonight, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna vent about that shit tomorrow. I'm not gonna get this. First of all, it's not even gonna come out of my mouth. I'm not even gonna waste oxygen tomorrow.
First of all, we ain't even gonna entertain these niggas.
That's a fact. Now hold on. Pay attention to this. As of right then when it happens, I can't never tell a man what to say or what not to say, because I know who I am. Everybody's mannerism is not mine. But in my opinion, not to address something when it's done instead of waiting to the next day to talk about it, especially when a person is not there for the rebuttal, is senseless. Right. That's just real G shit.
All right, got you.
You dig what I'm saying? That's like if I'm in a park playing ball and a nigga punch me in the mouth, I don't do nothing when he punched me in my mouth. But then when I come to the park the next day, I'll be telling niggas, yo, when that nigga punched me in my mouth again, that's senseless in a joking form. I'm not gonna never tell you, first of all, we blood for life. So you already know that DCEP everywhere we go. I'm not gonna never tell you what you should do or what you shouldn't do as a man, because I'm never gonna allow you or nobody else tell me what I should do as a man. The only person that's gonna stop me from doing what I feel as though a man is God.
That's it.
My mother couldn't stop me. You dig what I'm saying? When it came to, I'm a man before anything. I told my mother this before she passed. Before I'm your son, I'm a man. I will never put nothing above you because you my mother, but you got to understand, I'm a man. When you told me everything I was supposed to do and abide by your home, I was supposed to respect while I was in your home. And if I couldn't, I was supposed to leave. When you told me to give you my keys when I left, I did that, and I went and got my own home, because now I had to understand that I was a man. So if you overstood to the fact the things that you were supposed to do to make sure that I became a man, you can't pull me back into your womb when you feel as though I'm too much of a man, if that make any sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. All right, but all right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I shut up. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Word up, because if I'm gonna get a heart attack, I'm gonna catch a heart attack the same day. You dig what I'm saying?
All you're gonna do is stress yourself out. And that's what I always tell my big bro.
But Craigo, you understand?
I always tell big bro, we gotta start laughing at these niggas.
Facts.
Because it's gonna fuck with your health. You're gonna start humping and puffing. You're gonna get real deep and serious on this shit. For what? For a nigga you ain't never gonna really see.
Facts.
He's not gonna cross paths with you.
I will find that nigga. I will buy a plane ticket. I will fuck up my dinner.
Nah, but we gotta think about something. Hold on. When we on YouTube, we can't be saying shit like that. We damn sure can't be pulling no guns up. We is not gonna be talking about shit.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
That's how I got hit with the harassment before. They did that to me for me running my goddamn mouth like that. You dig what I'm saying? Them niggas blew my head off for that. That's how I got my first strike. They said, nah, we gonna get your dumb ass. I said, for what? They said harassment and bullying. I said, oh shit. I swear to God, y'all. Them niggas said harassment and bullying. YouTube said, I tried to fight that shit. They said you could fight like a baboon, nigga. It's not coming off.
Wow.
They said your super chats will be taken from you until November the 26th. You dig what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's what you
right now. I got like 285 in the motherfucking bank in YouTube, and them niggas said, check this out. We ain't giving that shit to you to November.
Wow. That's after you castrated and executed, homie.
Them niggas went crazy over that shit. And then I read in my YouTube manual that check this out. 2 people that are on stage engaging in an argument or a disagreement pertaining to slander, either one of them cannot file charges of harassment on each other because they're in an engaging conversation. But if I make a video without him being in the presence to defend or speak, he can say it vice versa. Like if we on stage together right now arguing, I can't say you diss me and put a strike on you. Why would I strike you? I'm striking myself because I'm allowing it to happen on this platform. But if you're on your own show, then I can go, oh shit, that's how you feeling? Bah!
But he didn't fucking do that. He didn't do that.
So who did it?
No, I'm saying
he
didn't do that.
Oh, you're being sarcastic. My fault.
Right. He didn't do that because he saw what you did. Like he ain't want to rebuttal the shit. You know what I mean? Normally he would have rebutted the shit. You know what I mean? Because I watched his shows and I seen he rebutted a whole lot of other people's shit. But he ain't rebuttal that shit.
You can't because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Because it's the truth.
You know what I mean? That's why you said, why you think when you said, that nigga strike me, I'm like, what? I'm like, hold up, this nigga's a shit popper. This nigga's a shit popper, bro. How the fuck you a shit popper and you doing that to dudes? Yeah, Dice said some shit. Dice said a lot of shit like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber employer now. I report motherfuckers.
I
But
don't
he
give a
ain't do
fuck
that
what
shit.
I say.
He ain't utilize that shit like that. Like,
bro,
I was waiting for the. I was waiting
Chill, G, chill, G. G, you gotta calm down, bro. You gotta stop being that hype, bro. It's not that serious.
No. I don't like. No.
You gotta understand. Hold, understand. I just don't want to hit. See, you're not hearing what I'm saying, bro. You're not hearing nothing what I'm saying. G, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Serious and plain. I just said to you that type of shit can get my channel hit, and you're still doing the same thing, bro. Please respect what I'm asking, bro. We can't do that, bro. Please just stop talking about this shit, my nigga. Like for real. I just told you that shit get my channel distracted. And you still no. You sound like a bad alternator right now, my nigga. It's over.
Well, that's why I was talking subliminal. You know,
Yo, Ron, what up, my guy? That's why he said his and all that. We just can't keep doing that, my nigga. You know.
Yeah.
Chase Milano said that show was legendary. Yo, Chase said that shit was legendary, son.
Nigga. Stop acting like you ain't know, nigga.
But see, it was the truth.
I'm sorry, Chase. I'm sorry, Chase, man. I didn't mean to go like that.
Ron Bush just popped up in the building, so y'all know what happened when Ron popped up in the building. Ron, let's go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to mine. I'm cautious, I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
You heard there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Yeah. Yeah, now, let's go back to content anyway. We was talking about
whatever y'all was talking about. You could have been talking about your feet. You could have been talking about the 30-inch, the 35 chicken wings you ate last night and gave you heartburn, nigga. It's cool out Sunday.
Yeah, anyway, I'm chilling. About the fucking chicken wings, but anyway.
Are you all right?
And I need some women, y'all. I need some women. I am orchestrating. I've been trying to do this. We got 2 women so far. We got Clarice Bradley. She in the building. We got Hazel Eyes. We got Sonny. We got 3 women so far. We're trying to put together a women's night where we can let y'all pull up on the stage and we will sit back and let y'all do y'all thing and let y'all communicate with each other. We can get to the fact where we can start learning how to communicate with each other better. You dig what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, the thing is too, like I said, we can sing together, but we can't talk together. When it comes to shit like that, everybody just gotta have a timeline on how to talk and shut the fuck up. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, dogs. Say what you gotta say. All right, you got something to say. All right, hold it. Hold that thought. Let them get it out. All right, go ahead, go. Simple. It's not
Old
that
timer
hard.
told me one time, he said, love your woman like you would love your daughter if you had one.
Yeah.
That's some deep shit.
Yeah.
Word up.
That's why I know. That's why I understood why God gave me a daughter because I was a fucking womanizer. That shit slow you up.
He said that war messed up a lot of men. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, definitely. That Vietnam War, that shit fucked my godfather up, dog. He wasn't no junkie, but he definitely was an alcoholic and he was an amputee. Like the stories, yo, let me tell you some shit, Dice. You know this nigga called me, right? Like I haven't spoke to him in years, right? And on my 17th birthday, this nigga got in touch with me. He called my stepmom's crib. This was the last time I spoke to him. I was 17. He said, yo, I don't give a fuck what you go through. You don't sign up for no military, man. He said, when you think of the military, you think of me. Now, Dice, this nigga had 3 fingers blown the fuck off.
Damn.
A gash in his motherfucking arm that looked like a wolf ripped the shit out. And they grafted the skin back together to where he wiggled his fingers and you can see the fucking bone moving. You know what I mean? Moving the skin. Then they took apart his fucking, they you know what I mean? They amputated his right leg. Throughout all that, one side of his body, he had no feeling, but he can move it. To where he can grab a nigga head and shove that shit through a brick wall and won't even feel it, dog. You know what I mean? And he woke up in cold sweats. You know what I mean? You couldn't sleep around that nigga when he like that. Like, he would literally grab you and won't know how much pressure he putting on you, dog. Word. That's how bad. And when he explained to me what happened, he said, yo, niggas he was in boot camp with, fast forward, these niggas is mans. He became tight with them. Some shit happened where an explosion occurred, like the tank blew up from one of them niggas shooting the shit or whatever, and he had to cover his fucking himself in his man's body for like 5 to 7 days like that, bro. And when they found him, because of the explosion, most of his body was gangrene, but the root was from the leg.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? So when that nigga called me, he said, yo, when you think of the military, you think of me. Word. And you think about how they treated me. Because he's a fucking amputee and he had no reason to be running back and forth for a fucking prosthetic leg they knew that wasn't fitting him properly. Nigga was going through pains, sores, showing me all that shit, Dice, when I was a young nigga. I'm 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, watching this man go through this shit, bro. My father's best friend. Word. Word, son.
Knight, what up, boy? He said, man, life got me like that, man. He said, no service, just life. I said the same thing. They talk about PTSD. We go through that shit in the hood.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
We go through that shit in the fucking hood. Bang outs, post-traumatic stress disorder. That shit, that's all that shit mean.
That's why none of us joined the military. Then my grandfather was in
I see what it did to my father. That shit destroyed my pops.
Yeah, my grandfather was in World War II and in the Korean War.
That VA. He said the VA doesn't help people. They horrible. I seen vets come home and can't get nothing. That's facts.
Yeah, son, my grandfather came home. He's a fucking alcoholic.
Oh, yo, Ron. Craig, my fault. I just saw the shit and put it up there. Ron said, he said, yo, Craigo, he said, if you want, it's a party at the Legends Lounge in Harlem. You're welcome to pull up. He said, on Tuesday. Yeah, shout out to Ron Books. He called me the other night. We was on the gram. He was with his mans and them. He was live on the gram at the Legends Lounge. They was up in there chilling, smoking that thing, Uka and all them big blunts. They was up there with the dude from DOS Effects. Ron said, y'all niggas is crazy. That's a nigga from DOS Effects. Yo, Ron is a funny motherfucker. He said, yo, that's the nigga from DOS Effects. Yo, that shit was funny as fuck, y'all.
We
Yo,
got
that's
Book.
you, Callie? Yep, that's Callie. Yo, Callie, what up, son?
Oh man, shit! Another day like the other day was happening with my people, man.
We up here chilling, man. Trying to stay low, man, and keep straight, keep it sucker free. That's all. What's going on with you, brother?
Yo,
Shit.
Nightmare, salute.
Just got, man. What's going on with everybody, man? She just got back from the produce section. You feel?
Yo, salute, bro. I just have to take care of my kids, man, real quick. So give me a second.
Yo, Calico said he just came back from the produce section. I like that word right there, the produce section, man. Where the goddamn the vegetables is at, man.
He said that.
You know, when we can't talk, when we can't talk above or talk around, we just talk down, talk underground on them. You know.
Yo, how your week going on, man? Is it a stressful one? I know you're still alive, so that's a blessful one. But how you feeling, man? Talk to us.
Absolutely not, man. Shit. My bills is paid. My stomach is full.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or at least for now, I got something. Well, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't got shit. My wife got something cooking in there that got something to do with a whole bunch of greens and some smoked turkey and
That's
Big Mama
Thanksgiving,
Sunday.
bro. That's a fact. Drop God, I see you in the building.
Big Mama Sunday, man. Other than that,
Yo,
man, I ain't
that's
got
who
too
you
much
look
to-
like. Nightman just said something that's the honest to God truth. He said, yo, Dice, he said, don't Cali remind you of Capone from CNN? That's a fact. That's
Oh
who
wow,
Capone from CNN. That's a fucking fact.
That's a different one, right?
From CNN. That's a cold-blooded fact, Nightman. Capone from CNN, son.
I'll take that.
And I had to picture Capone up here when I was talking about TNT too. I could have showed, and I forgot I took that shit down. We was talking about Edward Burns, rest in peace, and Fat Cat and Pappy and Giuliani and all that crack TNT era came from and all that nonsense.
Yeah, man.
Fentanyl. Is that fentanyl fucking up the other side like over here, man?
Man, that fentanyl is fucking up everywhere. But my whole thing is, I feel for those who was able to go through that and let their curiosity get the best of them and then able to fight back, good for you. I'm glad that you curved away from that shit. For the ones that's playing with that kind of Russian roulette, all I can do is thank God that I'm from what they call the dank and drank generation.
Facts.
I didn't need
I see you in the building.
Some weed and some alcohol was good enough for me. I ain't never graduated. I'm too much of a motherfucking coward.
Word up.
Nigga, stay back. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that, man. I can't quit smoking weed and cigarettes. I don't need shit else. I can't quit.
I know that's right.
So.
Rest in peace to your family, Mr. Davion Cohen.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man.
That's definitely way more paid attention to and way less.
Flocka had him fucked up too. That Flocka had him fucked up. Look at that shit. That Flocka and
oh man, that shit.
They had a whole bunch of shit. Bath salts, all kind of bullshit they had rolling
down here
around
in South Carolina. That was the epidemic a couple of summers ago. Bath salt. We were just talking about
down
that
in Florida. They had motherfuckers down in Florida acting like the Walking Dead, trying to dive on top of niggas and chew the side of their fucking shoulder off.
Yeah. Oh, we got Artist Morrison in the building. Your artist, your wife, Miss Tizzle, just pulled up in the building. You know you're more than welcome to pull up, beloved. Get up here and get some of this love, man. We got Artist Morrison in the building, man. For real, subscribe. You know we got Network Calico in here. I said I'm gonna sit back and let him get that Way to Black interview first because we always show love. And I tell y'all, that's my brother. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Calico is
I definitely appreciate
it. Calico been upset with me. Calico always check on me. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas say. That's my motherfucking brother, man, for real.
But this the thing. Whether I'm upset at you or not, if I view you with a certain level of respect, I can be upset at you and still not feel like fuck you. If I ain't upset at you, then
Cali always said that, y'all. Always. That's
if I don't never get upset, if I don't never get upset at my real friends, they ain't my real friends.
That's a fact. That's a cold-blooded. That nigga Craig be getting on my nerves with them beaties, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That shit right there, y'all. That shit right there.
This ain't no beatie though.
No, I'm fucking with you, son.
If one thing that I don't like though is that you don't see the fentanyl being negatively publicized and heavily demonized.
Yeah.
And right along with not only the publications of it, but also with the incarcerations of it as the crack era.
Oh, that's some deep shit.
I feel like that if you're gonna have it one way, let it be that way all the way around. If not, then take the bullshit off the ground. You can't sit back and say because of certain communities it may be more prevalent that because if this person smoked crack, they're automatic lost hope, they're a criminal, they need jail, they need to be incarcerated and motherfucking locked up and throw away the key. But then when you come to shit that may be prevalent in other communities like crystal meth and in the fentanyl and shit, then it's a sickness. It's something that they need help.
Right.
They need help. They're not criminals. They're just sick. They're lost.
Get them help. That's right.
I think all of them need help.
Hospitalize them. If that's the case, everybody.
Calico, they always like that with gay people. So that's even like with the crack epidemic. When them niggas start buying more people, oh, that's when they wanted to do something about it. But when that shit was just tearing our community up, it was good money. But
well, with the crack,
yeah, when that shit hit the suburbs, oh, we got to do something about it now.
They was already prepared for it. No, they wasn't gonna do a motherfucking thing about it because they look at the 70. They look at the 70-30 as a matter of fact, 80-20 split and say, fuck it. They gonna have the mentality, well, in order to make an omelet, we gotta crack a few motherfucking eggs. So they didn't give a fuck about the small number as long as they accomplished knocking down the tall number. Word. You feel me? And it's a lot of other shit that's involved in it. I mean, you gotta look at it. You think out of all of the shit that Hitler and the Nazis did to people, all of the different motherfucking demonic ass medical experiments and all kinds of shit on people that they did, how long does it take to kill a person off of gas versus how long does it take to, if I cut them here and watch them bleed and cut them in their neck and watch them bleed, how much time varies between the two times that it takes? I wonder if I put a person in some gas versus just cut the air off, what's the different time? They was learning from all of that shit. So in order to not be like Hitler when it comes to great old America, they're not going to stab people to death in front of the world so the world can see the blood on their hands, because they're only going to turn around and say America is eating its own babies. But what they're going to do is they're going to slide past their generation with a needle and poke it and let it die 20 years down the road so they can say, hey, man, I ain't had nothing to do with that. It's their own people. And then all you need is a few preconceptions and a few fucked up stereotypes in order to make them feel like they got some kind of justification for the bullshit narratives that they put on us, and me and my people. Right. Unfortunately, that's how it is, and to a certain degree that we perpetuate it to a certain degree. But I feel like when it comes to them knowing what they're doing, I'll just say this: the way that certain shit has been systematically set up for this always to be a game between the Harlem Globetrotters and the fucking Washington Generals. I ain't never seen the Generals win.
Well,
they're just there to watch the Globetrotters
do whatever they want to.
Showtime on their ass. You feel what I'm saying? But we also have to hold some accountability, and I feel like that's one of the chinks in our armor. That's one of our Achilles heels, is not being able to hold each other accountable, because if we do that, then we know not soon after is coming that civil war that everybody know has to happen.
Nightman said something that's real important. He said that's a face. He said 14 people died from weed. He said that's not weed, Dice. How many people we know died for weed? Not none. I don't know none.
Nobody that died.
Not none without no pre-existing conditions already.
That's right. Without any additives.
I don't know nobody that died from fucking weed.
Nobody.
Right. If this nigga had lung disease way before he started smoking weed, and then you smoke some weed and die from lung disease, don't blame it on the fucking weed. It was the lung disease that killed him.
Yeah. It was too late. The weed couldn't cure him.
Right.
Hey, Calico, can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I love the way you break shit down and you hold people accountable. How can I keep my temper down? Because I don't want to disrespect Dice and nothing like that. I just want to know how would you tell me to navigate these YouTube streets?
Good question. Good question. Good question. Great question.
Because you're a brother that's been out here for a minute. You see all the nonsense that's going on with the Bullets Gotti and the Hassan Campbells and all the other shit. How would you tell me to navigate these YouTube streets so I don't get caught up in no dumb shit? Because like I said before, I'm not that dude. They don't understand. I'm not. I get upset real
Ron
quick.
said, "Stop the ice house."
That's really simple. That's simple. That's simple as fuck. All you have to remember is that you have a choice on what you choose to acknowledge and hold and deem important or not.
Right.
If I don't feel like what the fuck a person is saying to me is important or relevant, then I have control of making that important or relevant. And I never lose sight of that, because when I do, I give another motherfucker more control of my actions and emotions than I got. And that can work against me. That can be a weakness. That can be something that can be used against me, because now a person can say, all I have to do is just do X, Y, and Z, and this is gonna set this motherfucker off, and I can puppeteer this nigga as long as I want to.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I can't give another motherfucker my remote.
Nightman says silence is golden.
Right.
Super says, stay away from those
But if I choose to acknowledge the buffoonery, I say this shit all the time. If I choose to acknowledge the buffoonery, then I'm gonna find a way to eloquently fuck you up and use you to help me do it. That's all. And I don't have to be next to you. I ain't gotta put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? We all have an understanding that we're on a fucking computer that's hundreds, if not thousands of miles away from each other. So since I know I can't punch you in your face, I'm gonna just do the next best thing. I'm gonna make you punch you in the face.
Facts. That's what you always say. He's gonna make you beat yourself up.
Make you beat yourself up.
Reverse psychology like a motherfucker.
That's all that it is. So fucking simple.
Yeah.
If you're sitting up here making a monkey out yourself in order to try to starve for a laugh on my behalf, I'm gonna use that against you.
Ron
See,
says
it's called the class clown syndrome, right? The class clown syndrome. I had a class clown in the 10th grade. Funny than a motherfucker. I was a class clown in the 8th grade, but the thing about the nigga in the 10th grade who was good at cracking all the jokes, nigga used to make his voice sound like the nigga from Friday. All of the shit, we used to laugh like fuck at this nigga. And the funniest thing about him that he didn't understand was the difference between getting laughed at and laughed with. Because when we all graduated, he was still in the 10th grade cracking jokes, not knowing he was the biggest fucking joke.
Damn.
So
You see what Ron said? Cohen? He said, stop seeming to want to put yourself into mess respectfully. Facts.
Yeah, no, you gotta understand, you have the right.
Yo, Dice, they came at your head, bro.
No,
I don't play that game. No, you know how they do it.
No, what he's saying is like I've told you about that too, Gary. Like that's before this situation. Like certain platforms, we noticed this. Like this I just learned from my experience on YouTube. This is what I learned. Especially when you don't have a platform. See, this is what can get you in trouble. If you got a platform, right? You can go to any platform you want to and say, okie dokie had a goldfish with a frying pan. But when you don't have a platform and you're just in the chat as a mod or a supporter, honestly, it's not too really cool to just be on platforms like that, because certain conversations,
they're gonna affiliate you with it.
It's
really, okay. I got you.
Especially if you start talking reckless inside those comments.
Because you can make a couple of chats in the type in the chat that'll be like XYZ that might be overlooked, and you might have an interaction from somebody in the chat. But when you on this platform, what you're saying is being transmitted. So besides the fact of what you might stir up on the platform, there's other people that are going to use what you say for content.
Right.
And see, they won't say, quote unquote, Gary said what he feels like doing. They'll say on the Big Dice Chronicles, Gary said.
Okay.
So it's no longer about what you said. It's about now what they feel as though I was a part of. And that's where the problems happen also on YouTube. These is facts.
That's what you hit me. That's what you hit me with backstage. You're like, yo, bro, like you can't do that. You know, don't do that.
No, I always say
my emotions got caught up in it. You can't get it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Yes, Calico.
It's gonna make it all make sense.
All right,
If you said out your mouth, it's not a motherfucker in this world that can check me, that still leaves one person. Who is that?
Facts.
God, I guess.
You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So you are in control of your actions.
Facts.
Right. Facts.
You feel me? I'm ambidextrian with this shit. I can be on some positive building shit, and I can turn around and shoot your ass until you catch on fire. So I know how to dunk with the right or finger roll with the left. It makes me no difference. Because I know what I am.
Facts.
And what I am, first and foremost, is not what another motherfucker dictate to me what I am, especially if they don't know me.
Preach.
So I don't understand how. I don't understand how to make that make
Calico,
sense.
What is this to me in Calico? Calico is schooling me right now. Yo, Calico, was I wrong for that? Getting upset about that?
Say again?
Was I upset for getting upset that they came up to Dice? Was I wrong for that?
That's not up to me to decide. That's up to you to see if that decision puts you in a good place or a bad place. Did it put you on a mountain or did it put you in a hole?
Neither. See that? So
neither.
Well, then that's so then anybody else's outlook on it, I can give you my opinion, but at the end of the day, it would be no different. In my opinion, I don't address anything that I don't want to.
Right.
That's just the bottom line. Because you have to understand, in order to be liked by 100% of the people that you come into contact with, whether it be online, in the streets, in your life, or wherever, you have a better chance of running full speed in a motherfucking full swimming pool and finding a Chinese quarterback that won a motherfucking Super Bowl.
Facts.
Oh shit.
And we all know that that's rare. You know what I'm saying? So, if not non-existent, man. Come on, man. So for another motherfucker to have more control of Calico's actions and emotions than I got, nigga, that make about as much sense as a goddamn pickup truck with a kickstand.
Facts. Grown folks conversation. Hit that like button.
It don't make no difference to me, man.
I'll be laughing.
Yo, Calico, thank you for talking to me, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, for real, man.
I appreciate the appreciation.
Yo, for real, I appreciate you talking to me because, like I said, Dice and Craigo, they keep me like a baby. They always like, oh, yeah, he don't know better. He don't know better. I hear some they'll cut me off in a minute. They're like, don't let you get in trouble. They're trying to keep me out. But for you to put it down to me like that, that makes sense. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Because see,
I love you for that.
Gary,
thank you, Calico.
Absolutely.
What it is, Gary?
No, you guys always look out for me. You guys always look out for me. But I'm saying like this. I say like I don't know the YouTube street shit, so I don't know that. So when I say something dumb, that's what it is. Oh, no, shut him up.
That's not
shut
dumb.
Him up.
That's not dumb. You just don't know. That's not dumb.
Shut him up. And I get upset sometimes. I'll be getting upset. I'll be like this.
I would never, number one, I ain't gonna never call you dumb. You got to pay attention. I'm
gonna keep it 100 with you. If I hear somebody, if I hear somebody say something that I think is something that's some stupid ass shit, before I let them know that I feel that way, what I'll do is I'll say what they said back to them and ask them their opinion on it.
That's right. Pay attention. Like he's right. Pay attention to what
Let me
just
say
came out
that
your
back
mouth.
to you and let me see if you understood what you just said.
Fact.
Yeah. No. I appreciate it. Yo, y'all looking out for me. Yeah, y'all doing me a favor. That's
Right.
it.
Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. I had posted a short, and in one of the comments was, it was a waste of time, or this was a waste of time. So I replied to the comment and said, you felt that this was a wasted time and thought it would be doing you a service to waste more time to tell me that it was a waste of time? Well, goddamn, I thought if it was really that much of a waste of time, how the fuck did you make time to squeeze in a comment?
Damn, that's gangster.
So sometimes you got to tell people what they say back to them to see. Is that you might want to scratch your head about that one time.
You just said some stupid shit. I'm gonna say it right back to you. Let you answer your own dumb shit.
Right. And if you feel like that's something that you deem smart or think that makes sense, normally I'm gonna just be like, all right, well, okay. But again, I always borrow this phrase that I got from my mother. And that is, anytime that she's done talking to you, any time that she's done listening to you, or anytime that she's done fucking with you, she's going to tell you, well, may the Lord bless you until the funeral home dress you.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
Oh, we gonna get Gary Sharp with the number 2 pencil on test day. He gonna be all right. And you know, there ain't nothing wrong because I did the same thing. He's compassionate. You know what I'm saying?
We all done goofball shit or shit that we wish we can recant. That's just part of the learning process.
That's right. You
I
gotta
don't give a motherfucker how wise you are or how smart you are. The smartest teacher in this world is still a student.
That's right.
Right. You never stop learning.
Absolutely. Life is one of the biggest fucking teachers in the game.
The greatest experience is life, man.
Right. Life is the best teacher of life. You got two fucking options, my nigga. You can either cry now and smile later, or smile now and cry later.
Yeah.
I apply that logic to niggas who look at Big Dice or Craig or myself and be like, nigga, y'all old. And I'll tell them in a minute, my nigga, you hell yeah, you right. Mid-40s is old as fuck for a nigga that plan on dying early.
That's right.
I'll never forget what you said, dog. Getting old is the goal, nigga.
Getting old is the goal.
That's
you mean to tell me that somebody tricked your stupid ass into believing otherwise?
For real, I tell these dudes, man. I ain't with the Peter Pan syndrome. That's what I call that shit.
Peter Pan syndrome.
That shit in Neverland, my nigga. At the end of the
day. Guess what? Dice, I'm about to text you something special. Guess what? I know who the troll is.
We already know. We found out. That's over.
Okay. I know who the troll is.
That nigga Gary came up here like he's about to jump through the screen, y'all. Shout out to Gary, son. Gary said, yo, check this shit out, nigga. I'm ready to go right now, Dice. Let's go right now.
No, fuck that nigga. No, for real. Nigga.
If you tried to go in on every motherfucker that didn't like you, said something slick about you, or did some foul shit to you, my nigga, you got a better chance of trying to hold the ocean back from the beach.
That's a fact.
You right, bro.
You can't hold the ocean back from the beach, my man. It's inevitable.
Dirty Bronx lady, salute, beloved.
You know, and when you know certain things are what they are, it makes you take away the time that you would use trying to exercise against that. you wouldn't do it as much because you've already come to the understanding that there's nothing that you can do about that.
All right, so Calico. Let me ask you something, because I want you to be my guide, sir. I want you to be my guide through this YouTube street shit.
I want you to let Red Sense be your guide.
All right, so listen. How do you feel about 10 Toes Down?
I don't. And that's not a diss. That's just me saying I don't. I don't know him. I don't.
Right.
I don't really
Gary,
look at none of his stuff.
You are in the crowd for the rest of the night.
Right.
Gary, I love you to death, but for the rest of the night,
we
putting you on that typing because that ice gets you on that lightning. We gonna chill and get you from up here because we just talked about this behind the scene earlier in 5,000 Texas. So tonight, see the competition. See, my man said you up here dilating. You dig what I'm saying? So
yeah, and you got to realize, Gary, it's not a slight.
Going home and watch the football game, Gary. We love you. We gonna try this one more time tomorrow, but
if you got motherfuckers that really like you,
tonight, we nah, we can't. Nope. No, this beautiful. Nah,
that's respectable. That's respectable because sometimes you can get a little too sauced up, and I'll put it to you like this: if a friend is your real friend, and you know you kind of saucy, you know you kind of flooded right now.
We gotta get you out of here right now.
If you're a real friend, he gonna take your phone from you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let you drive. I ain't gonna let you drive up no hill in no rain and mud.
Right, we're gonna take your keys from you.
Alcohol.
We're gonna take your keys from you and put you in that back room.
Yeah. Word up. We gotta leave. Go ahead and let you chill because you about to have a nervous breakdown up here.
Real spill.
I just said to you 575,000 times, but we love you.
Yeah.
We love you
We just ain't gonna let nobody.
We love you like a cold glass of Kool-Aid, 2:30 in the morning when we wake up. Cold glass of grape Kool-Aid, man.
Niggas appreciate you enough to make sure that they don't make no content out of you.
And the bug part about it is the question you asked him, his response should have been self-explanatory to what you want to to any other further investigation you want to do. You said, how do you feel about, he said, I don't.
That nigga Nightmare said that nigga on the 15th floor in the 8th floor building.
That's hard.
Word up, son.
I feel like Goldie said when Goldie was riding with his homeboy and Goldie was complaining to him about the bitches out here ain't moving, and he said, put a foot in the ass. He said, wow, man, yeah, that's beautiful, man. I like that, man. I'm gonna use that, man.
You remember Shepard was on that motherfucking rooftop playing basketball with Nutso for years. You understand what I'm saying to you? Nutso been gone.
Years after the funeral.
Word up. He was like, Nutso, you can't hold me. He wouldn't even take his jacket off, son. Don't fuck with no nigga that comes to no full court with no corduroys on. He'll kill you, son.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. That nigga didn't change shit. That nigga took his coat off and put a jersey on top of his motherfucking shirt and started shooting the nigga eyes out.
Facts
you can have all that fancy circus shot if you can have all that, my nigga. All that shit, no matter if you dunk it, finger roll it, nigga, 360 it is still 2 points. I'm gonna step back beyond this border and blow your motherfucking brains out.
I gotta express to y'all, it's not about rules, it's just a code of conduct we have to keep on in general. See, what we're doing is we teaching each other certain mannerisms because this is what? A men's conference. See, men act like men in certain conferences. See, I ain't gonna be in no conference breakdancing on no stage. I ain't gonna be on the table breakdancing when we eating lunch.
Nah, we got other shit to do.
Make a bunch of noise. So, like myself, I like to watch and learn. And then, you participate. And then
we leave that.
Learn.
We leave that for open panel night. You feel me? That's when we can bring out the Samoan SWAT team and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Terry Funk, but y'all don't know nothing about that. I'm talking to y'all.
And I be trying to tell Gary, you dig what I'm saying?
Yo, my nigga was down Morocco.
You know what I'm trying to tell Gary?
Down Morocco.
Back in the days when I used to have Penthouse magazines and Playboy magazine, like I used to get, I used to get the magazines that had, you know, the beautiful women. You dig what I'm saying? Anytime that I walked into the magazine store, I went straight to the magazines that had beautiful women. See, me and my friends, when we walked into the store, we went to the beautiful women. If I'd have had a friend around me that had been interested in looking in the man magazines, that would have been like,
pushed your ass in the bushes.
I'm not coming to the store with you
Hey,
anymore.
but let me ask you this. What was the first magazine? Let me see how far y'all go back. What was the first magazine that you ever seen a beautiful black woman? Now, it ain't got to be a porno or a porn mag. It can. It don't have to be. But say again.
Jet and Ebony.
It was Jet for me. I'm gonna tell you who it was because I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. No, it wasn't Jane Kennedy. But I'm gonna tell you who it was because me and my partner John had a fight in the front yard of his building over who was gonna be her boyfriend.
Damn.
Nigga Thelma from Good Times.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Ron Book said the same thing. He said Jet magazine.
Jet magazine. Now the first place I said.
Nightman said Playboy. It was Vanessa Williams. That's some true. That's right. He right behind it. So it would have been when Vanessa Williams modeled for Playboy. That's a fact.
The first pair of beautiful brown titties.
73. He said Pam Grier.
I was just gonna say the first beautiful pair of ebony titties I seen was Pam Grier. I think it was Coffee or Foxy Brown.
Drop Guard said Pinky. Pinky looked like she drive trucks now.
She probably do, but back then, goddamn it.
Pinky like she do security.
I would have drove a truck through her.
Pinky like she do security now.
Who you say, Pinky?
Yeah, she do security for Hagen.
Hey, you want me to tell you what's crazy? Huh? You want me to tell you what's crazy? I remember when she put my nigga Jazz in the Benz, man. Rest in peace, Jazz. She's from Cypress Village, West Oakland. She from my projects.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I remember she put my nigga Jazz in the Benz. She was out there getting it for that nigga.
I ain't gonna front. Let me tell you something. I seen a picture of her lately because she's doing a workout thing on YouTube. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? She look like William the Refrigerator Perry, just educational purposes. My opinion is a bad opinion.
Well, you know, she came in the game damn near.
She's like a
combo meal away from spilling out.
She look like Refrigerator Perry. Oh shit.
Yeah,
she's like a defensive tackle for the Chicago Bears, nigga.
Nigga nose tackle.
Word, son.
Yeah, I see how she looked in years, man.
You ain't gonna never see that one again unless you watch them old videos.
Man.
She's gone. That ain't there no more.
I'm trying to remember what was the old school porno chick name back in the days. Janine Pepper. Was it Janine Pepper?
That's what they said. Jenny Pepper. Didn't they just say that? Yeah, Jenny Pepper.
Janine Pepper, yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's old school. That's old school right there. That's a bitch that still had afros on their pussy in the 1970s. Had a natural on that motherfucker.
I seen Pinky though in the McDonald's commercial. I seen at the window, bam, 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 bam.
You stupid.
Giving somebody a motherfucking coffee through the drive-through window.
God damn.
Yo, Tommy, that's you?
Yeah, though, but Vanessa Del Rio.
Tommy, that's you?
Oh yeah, Vanessa Del Rio, a classic too.
Yeah, that's Tommy. That's Tommy. Just making sure, you know, these niggas up here be trying to.
That's that Mexicano jawbone right there, boy.
Yeah. Vanessa,
that jawbone was different.
I heard y'all talking about Pinky and had to jump back on.
Oh, Pinky, she ain't Pinky no more. Pinky is Punky.
Pinky is Porky.
Pinky is Punky.
That's all good, man. I like them.
But I mean, some like it like that though.
This ain't a big girl no more. This ain't a big girl. This is a big dude.
Some like it. And I ain't gonna lie, it'd be funny as shit because you'll see the skinniest nigga with the.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm talking about she looking like an 88 file cabinet, my nigga.
That nigga said an Apple IIe computer with the green number.
$1.60. Man, she ain't seen a buck 60 since a buck
Yo,
60.
Calico.
She ain't seen a buck 60 since
Fuck
the
you get that
Flintstones
from?
was in black and white, man. A buck 60. She was a buck
She
60
good
when all
money,
of us was
man.
loving. She's about 420 right now, man.
She
Pinky
ain't never
good
been
money,
a buck
man. I don't know
60.
what you talk about, Big
Man,
Dice.
she look like she got the
But
gout
no,
right
she
now, my
she
nigga.
she part of that one group of them actresses because they all kind of in that same little category. That who is it? It's Pinky, D-Ass, Cherokee,
Cherokee.
all of
Oh
them
no,
in that
no, no,
same
no,
little
no, no, no,
category.
no,
The
no.
Sky
BBW,
Black.
Nobody gonna talk about no Cherokee. Ain't nobody
Sky
gonna
Black.
talk about no Cherokee. Hallelujah.
Don't talk
Something
about
about
Marley.
She about 6 foot 2 years. I said, good God, she tall. But Pinky, she short.
I like
She
that
look like,
chick.
I'm dead serious. She looking like Forrest Whitaker in Wildcats right now, my nigga.
That look real different to me,
Why
Big
this nigga
Dice.
say from the Wildcats?
Yo, I'm telling you, Thomas, I want you to Google on your phone up-to-date picture
Hey,
of her right
they
now.
don't know about that, nigga. If you gonna
Hey,
say the
yo, Big,
Wildcats, nigga, wasn't Forrest Whitaker, nigga. That was Finch, nigga.
Mhm.
yo, you wildin', Big Dice. I found Pinky on Instagram right now.
That
And
ain't
let me
her.
tell you
That's a
something, man.
computer. That's a
No,
computer. I'm
that's
talking
her,
about
man.
bump into
Big
her at
Dice.
Walmart. Fuck that goddamn computer.
No, Big Dice, you don't understand, man. Yo, as a skinny dude living in New York where it get cold, I need a big girl, man. Pinky good
Fuck
money.
that. Let me get a motherfucking heated blanket, nigga. That motherfucker gonna
Hey,
kick you off the
hey,
bed.
Pinky gonna keep you warm from head to toe, man.
And she gonna kick you off the goddamn bed. She gonna take all the cover because she got big feet.
Pinky want to keep
all
you
right.
and your homeboy warm. She a real freak.
It's all right.
I'm not
Hey,
fucking with Pinky. Pinky got a
she-
big knee. I don't trust no woman with no big knee, son.
This nigga's an
Hey,
asshole.
She
I
like
ain't
she
gonna
got
lie
gout
though,
in
my
her knee,
nigga.
son. She like she got gout in her knee. Like her knees are swollen. No, seriously, son. I ain't fucking with no chick. They gotta sit down every 5 minutes, my nigga.
That nigga said her knees look like baked potatoes. You out of pocket, my
I don't do that
nigga.
shit, my nigga. Walking around with I don't do that, my nigga. If we can't walk around the mall,
Hey,
like every time we
everybody
take
got
5
their
stores, you
own
gotta sit down.
preference.
I ain't fucking with you.
Everybody got their own preference,
I can't do it.
but Calico is not really checking for the females who ankles, calves, and thighs is all the same size. Like,
The minute we get to a store, you talking about go ahead and get one of them little electric buggies for me. For what? Fuck you want an electric buggy for? We only going to get some cheese and a box of cereal.
The
You know
fuck?
how my knees be giving out on me. Nah, I ain't with that. I ain't with none of that shit.
nah, I'm only like 5'10". I need something I can pick up and walk around and feel 6'2" with.
Fuck that.
I'm 5'10" too, dogs. I'm 5'10" too. I need something I can't pick up though.
Oh,
this
you
is
going
them
down? You
double
going down the right
cheeseburgers.
lane, then?
And Piggy look like she hit hard right now, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like she really hit hard, son. Like she be like, yo, who you talking to?
Hey, if it's fourth and goal, you ain't getting past Pinky.
Hell no.
Oh shit.
That's a fact.
Pinky look like I cook her some macaroni and cheese. I should be real happy, man.
You're gonna have to cook us some macaroni and cheese and a pan of cornbread.
But you know, like I said, there's some niggas out there that love that like cotton candy, my nigga. They'll tell you in a minute, more cushion, more pushing, bruh.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm one of them.
I know some niggas that
Salute to you, man. The big mamas need love too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though. You got the sloppy big mamas, and then you got them big mamas who they may be a little chunky, but they beautiful as fuck.
That's
You
what
want me to?
I'm talking about.
I'll give you a perfect example. I think what's the name was looked at better before she lost all of the weight she lost. Jill Scott.
I knew you was gonna say Jill Scott.
Oh yeah. I said that with Kelly Price. I said that with Kelly Price.
Exactly. It's a beautiful. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna do the whole weight loss shit, that's cool, but just kind of make it proportionate. You can't drop hella weight if you got a big ass head.
Everybody not meant to be skinny, man. If you got a big ass head, you ain't meant to be a skinny person, man. That's it.
I wish somebody tell Oprah Winfrey that because she walking around looking like a bobblehead.
I wish somebody tell Al Sharpton and Benzino that.
Yeah, Benzino's shoulders is up to his ears.
Yeah,
that nigga Benzino, Al Sharpton looked like a Pez dispenser, my nigga.
Oh shit. Yo, but
Al
you know what's
Sharpton
crazy?
told on the mob and lost his mind.
I ain't know that nigga dated Ray.
Hey man, shout out to brother Al, man. We appreciate you, Al. I'm just
Even though he
fucking
told
around.
on the mob, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Al. Hey, he's
Oh,
a good
first of
leader.
all, my man
He's out
said
there in the
Calico like
trenches
them
for our
Lizzo type
people.
chicks. Lizzo got them triple cheeseburgers winning right now.
Yeah,
Lizzo just a
Lizzo look
little
like
too
she'll
damn
body
big.
slam you and take it from you.
Well, if you said Lizzo a little too big, you ain't gonna want to fuck with Pinky because Pinky and Lizzo can wear the same pants.
Nah, you wildin', man. You tripping on Pinky right now.
Shit in me.
Yeah,
Shit
buddy.
in me. You ain't seen the real Pinky. Don't pay attention to that shit. You look. Go catch
You
your ass at
definitely
Walmart.
don't. You definitely don't want to rock with a woman. Well, at least me. I can't fuck with a woman that I can share shoes with. Like hell
Word
no.
up. Pinky wearing steel-toe boots right now. She wearing steel-toe boots. She doing
Can
all
you
the corners with
imagine?
socks on right now. You ain't noticed that?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I fucked with this volleyball player, bro, and she was taller than motherfucker. She was like 6'2", 6'3", right? I wasn't really tripping on the height because I'm like, I'll climb that tree. That ain't shit. But when we get to where we at and get into what we was doing, and baby on her back, I'll bring her legs up. You know, motherfucker put them legs in the air, and nigga, that foot went past my peripheral.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, God damn. hey, I was still trying to go for it, but everything below the navel said,
Nah, I did something worse than that. I went and met a chick in a
I ain't fucking
motherfucking
with
spot.
it.
I met a chick in a motherfucking bar in Brooklyn back in the days. And you know how they walk up to you and hug you? Hey, how you doing? So she walked up and hugged me. So she's shorter than me. So she put her arms up like behind my neck and was like, hey, Dice, how you doing? And I smelled her underarms. I said, yo, I'm about to go outside and pay the cab.
Bullshit.
I said, I wanted to make sure she was in here. I'll be right back. And I went right outside and jumped in my car and left.
She smelled like she wanted to be
chicken wing
alone.
test, man? What y'all know about the chicken wing test, man? I bet none of y'all know about the chicken wing test because this ain't happened to y'all, but it happened to me.
I don't know about no chicken wing test. Craig, but hold up. I ain't gonna say Craig don't know about it because he got that lemon pepper chicken
Nah,
wing
y'all
deal
don't know
with
about
cognac.
it. It couldn't happen to it can't
Say that
happen
nigga
to
the chicken
y'all.
wing king. I ain't know about
Man,
it.
they got that lemon pepper chicken wing contract with cognac, man. I'm telling you, this nigga here is connected, man.
The chicken
Anything
wing
pertaining to a chicken wing, this nigga might got you, Thomas.
That chicken wing test couldn't happen to y'all the way it happened to me, man. But I'm gonna give you an example of the chicken wing test. The first date I went out on with my woman, who is black, she insisted that I eat some of her chicken wings. I'm like, no, I don't want no chicken wings. She's like, man, eat some chicken wings. Man, I don't want no chicken wings. But she insisted that I eat the chicken wings because she wanted to see if I eat chicken like a white boy. She wanted to see if I was really Hispanic
I
or
ain't
not.
never heard
if
of
I
that
really
shit
gonna suck the bone. That was the chicken wing test.
How do white
And
people and
that's
black
why y'all
people
don't
eat
know
chicken
that. It'll
different?
never happen to y'all. That only happened to me.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
That's the first time I ever heard of it. Like
chicken wing test.
The chicken wing test.
Of course,
Yeah,
that ain't
nah,
happened to
to me,
y'all.
you
That
only eat
happened to
two
me. That ain't
ways.
happened to y'all.
Hell no.
Yo,
The
you
only
hear
two
some funny
ways that a
shit?
person can
Look
eat
what
is
Super said.
normal or like a fucking barbarian.
He said Craig Wise to the game now. Anytime the subject of chicken wings come up, he gonna talk real loud so we can't hear Dice joke. Laugh out loud.
Niggas assholes, son. Niggas
Nah, the one that Dice described the other night, I wasn't on. I was just listening to the shit. I fell out. This nigga said honey lemon pepper wing.
Word up.
I said I don't even know if that shit exists, but that shit sound good to them.
Word up. That's the Kool-Aid. That's the new pack of Kool-Aid he got coming out.
Sound like some Whole Food shit, Dice.
Kool-Aid. He got the honey lemon pepper Kool-Aid and the honey lemon teriyaki Kool-Aid coming out, son. This nigga
That's
getting money.
funny
Man.
ass shit right there, boy.
Master P ain't got nothing on him with them rap chips, nigga. This nigga got Kool-Aid coming out with a honey terry lemon. What?
Come on,
This
Angie.
nigga crazy.
Niggas crazy, son.
And all the wing stops give him 32 chicken wings in a large motherfucking cup of blue cheese for $10.
That has got to be the nastiest shit on earth. I mean, everybody got a condiment that they like more than everybody else, but to me, if you want me to back away from whatever the fuck you cooking, put some blue cheese next to it.
Yeah, that
Oh,
blue
man.
cheese shit is nasty, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nigga, that shit smell like molded mayonnaise, my nigga. Like,
Ron
hell
said,
I
I
don't know
remember
no.
why
upset when
people
Craig
crazy
had the
about that blue
17
cheese.
piece. He said he had a
Hey,
17-piece wing sandwich.
God damn. How do you even operate you know what? Never
That's what
mind.
Craig doing right now. Right now, he's looking at a menu. Look at him. He's so excited. He's like, I don't know if I'm
know.
gonna get the
Prego
lemon
is looking down like he hella interested in something. What you looking at on that
a
phone, man?
menu, man. Uber Eats. That's what he's
Yo,
looking at.
yo, this nigga think he fucking know me, man.
Nigga looking at the vegan pizza. He said, well, I'm gonna get the vegan. Look, he on Uber Eats, y'all. I told y'all, son. Nigga on Uber Eats, man.
Hey,
Nah,
I
33
heard this.
chicken wings and 2 Chick-fil-A milkshakes.
I heard this OG say some of the funniest shit in the world. And where I looked at the screen and seen how this nigga Crago was looking down at his phone, it reminded me of this OG. He was talking to this youngster, right? The youngster was finna bump into a pole. He said, pick your goddamn head up away from that phone, nigga. Your neck gonna look like a lowercase R.
Damn, son. See, he done put the shit on mute. He about to order 45 pieces. He like, let me get the 45 wing special.
Yeah, that nigga didn't want us to hear that order, huh?
Let me get 9 fish fillet sandwiches, 27 orders of French fries, and 10 milkshakes, man.
Oh,
look at him, son. Look at him. He don't want us to hear that shit. Look at him. He up there. I'm surprised he ain't go behind Avatar.
That's a big 10
nigga
for.
ordering 55,000 chicken wings, son. He said, fuck that. I ain't going
they ain't gonna deliver your food, nigga. They finna offload your shit.
That was my
I want 55,000.
That was my death.
Nah, Gary, all jokes aside, Gary said, be right back. I'm really, see how he's spelling? This means you ain't supposed to be up here, Gary. You spell pull up, ULL number 3, UP6. Nah, when you start
typing like that, when you start typing like that,
we love you, Gary, but it ain't gonna see when you spell like this you better not get out and have them walk when they tell you to do a breathalyzer. If this how you spell it, don't blow into no goddamn breathalyzer and don't walk.
Yeah, you'll get a DUI for walking right now, man.
You're gonna get a DUI, a vicious motherfucking.
Hey, anytime you start spelling like that and typing like that, nigga, you can look through the peephole with both eyes. It's time to back up for a minute.
That's a viciously. You're getting a VUI, a viciously under
the. You can back up for a minute. Yeah, nigga start hold his hand out and start staring at his finger.
You up there playing basketball with Nutso, man. He said, you looking diluted, baby. We gonna keep you in the chat where it's safe tonight, Gary. We love you. I swear to God, we fuck with you, Gary, but nah, you scaring me, bro. That's too nice.
We're gonna make sure nobody make no content off you, man.
Word up, we're not gonna do that to you because let me tell you something about these niggas on YouTube, son. They will have you on 50 platforms tomorrow. Talking about the and an R. Kelly concert, nigga.
You will have 15 new nicknames before the sun come back up, nigga.
I'm telling you. They will have you on a summer screen so much up here, and they'd be like, that's Dice's fault. He should have kept him from up there, so I'm not going to go through that. That's Dice's fault. This ain't the night for you, baby. I love you. See, this is what I told you last week. I said, yo, Gary, we're going to wait till we start. You know what I'm saying? The conversation. We ain't going to come getting high. We're going to wait till we get here to start doing what we're doing. You already, you're a lifeguard right now, baby. You ready to go save a shark right now, baby. He talking about, hold on, y'all, the shark's drowning. He said, where you going, Gary? He said, I'm going to save a shark.
And sell an Eskimo some ice.
Word up, son.
Oh, shit. That nigga's crazy.
Yeah, Ron, that's a fact. That's my man, Side Connect, DCEP Legend, facts. Gary said, okay, we love you, Gary. Word up, we love you. Tonight, we understand. It's just one of them nights, Gary. You be done got up here and start talking about Run DMC, man. You start talking about when Run DMC, when he said, yo, you know, I got mad when Run started to say he was going to be a reverend. Fuck that shit, man. We ain't going to do that to you tonight.
2
We
years
gonna
ago,
keep it cool,
friend
son.
of mine asked me to say NC rhyme, so I said I'm about to say the rhyme was deaf, and it went this way.
Yeah. Craig, what you done ordered? 55 double cheeseburgers and 22 pancakes?
Nah, I changed my mind.
You ain't changed your mind, nigga. I just see you ordering shit, nigga. You ain't changed your damn mind. I've got the first part of the order. You said you wanted 6 motherfucking 12 pieces.
I ain't say no shit like that. I don't know what you think, dog. I told you my belly ain't on my lap, nigga.
I ain't said nothing about your belly being on your lap.
That's some real
ordered 6 12 pieces.
That's some real fat people shit.
That's not true. I got a cousin down here that look like she from Ethiopia, and that bitch eat more than all.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. Listen, my little nigga came to the club with us one night, right? Now this in particular club used to pop hard as fuck, but the parking lot of the club was damn near 2 times bigger than the club. So the fucking parking lot used to jump harder than the club did, right? So we all outside and shit. I'm leaning up against my cousin Camaro. My other little nigga, he jump out the back seat and try to get on this little broad. He's like, hey, baby, slow down for a minute, little Miss Back Pockets. Let a nigga talk to you. Turn around and see what you're turning down, right? Bitch turn around and just, I ain't gonna lie, you cute, but you a little too chubby, baby. So everybody we all fucking with him about it, right? That nigga backed up 2 steps and started rubbing his stomach and said, see, the problem is what you don't understand is after midnight, all this turned into dick.
Oh,
Hey, I'll tell you the cold part. She said to that nigga, you stupid. Give me your number, boy.
Ron said Craig just ordered the new salmon croquet milkshake with fish sticks. Oh my God, son.
The Jack Mac.
Word up. Nightman said no fries, no drinks, just chicken. He said he want all wings. Oh shit. FTC said they better be all flats. Oh shit, man.
And
that's
just
crazy,
to make
man.
And to make you feel good about yourself, throw in a medium diet water.
Word up, man. A medium diet water.
Nigga said a medium diet water. The fuck is
I'll have
that?
that here. I'll drink that now. I'll take that now.
That's
Word
crazy.
up. Next, I'll take that now. Talking about you canceled your order. You ain't canceled no damn order. They'll be there in 20 to 35 minutes, nigga.
Mm-hmm. That's when you're going to see that avatar pop up.
I canceled that to go to another restaurant.
No, you ain't canceled that. You're looking for another restaurant to order from.
There you go.
See, you done got one for you, and then the other personality.
Yeah.
That crazy motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
This is
you
why
looking like Bin Laden. You like Bin Laden today, man. What the fuck you got on your head, my nigga?
A turban.
That's what I was going to say, son. You look like Nick Cannon right now, motherfucker. What the fuck is going on, son?
This nigga said Nick Cannon.
I was gonna say I ain't got that kind of turban on my head.
I was finna say Diamond from the Ohio player.
He got the shiny motherfucking what's that nigga name?
Diamond.
The cartoon nigga.
Diamond.
Nah, Johnny.
Diamond.
Oh, he talking about Haji. He talking about Haji from Johnny Quest.
Right, exactly.
I'm just an old school nigga. When you start talking about anything in the 80s, come on, my nigga. Nigga, I remember being at the motherfucking, what was the Budweiser Fresh Fest in 87, 88, something around there, with my motherfucking Adidas high in the sky, losing my motherfucking mind at the Oakland Coliseum. And then I think 2 years or a year before that,
Yo,
it was
Gary,
like
you see how you spell it right now? Gary said, bro, I'm BET. NOE6. Let me pull up. No, brother. We ain't letting you drive to the club tonight, brother. No. We're going to let you sit on the back of the pickup truck and get some air. You dig what I'm saying?
You put an air mattress on the back of the pickup truck and lay your ass
down. They do that here. They be like, yo, we got to take him with us to the club. So you're going to sit on the back of the truck till we get to the club. So for the next 25 to 41 miles, you're going to be freezing. You understand what I'm saying to you? So by the time you get to the club, you're going to be so motherfucking sober. You're going to be asking for a cup of coffee. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all all right?
Yeah,
Peace,
that cold air going to do you good.
You're going to feel like Louis Farrakhan. Hey, brothers, how you doing tonight, brothers? Are you feeling all right,
I'd
brothers?
like to bid you a good afternoon, my brother.
Word up. He said, keep a cold one be looking like Cookie older brother. Cookie love an older brother who he don't know.
Scotty, help me, I'm gonna die.
He said, Ookie old brother. He said a nigga named Ookie, son. A nigga named Ookie a kitty, son. Yo, you don't know Ookie and them niggas, son?
I think every hood got a Martin Luther King.
That's like a name for
got a
dead
Martin
presidents.
Luther King
Ookie.
Street. Every hood got a Martin Luther King
Deuce in the
Street
quarter.
and a nigga named Pookie.
Yeah, that nigga said Ookie. Ain't that some shit? That nigga drive a 67 Impala, nigga, with 30s on it, nigga. Nigga kill everybody, man.
Hey, you talking about the one? Oh no, that's the El Dorado. That's, a matter of fact, that's the Cadillac ham sandwich. That's that bro ham. They got them cat whiskers poking out from under the fender. Them curb fillers.
Craig searching for lingerie for midgets.
Yo, that nigga got an ill sexual desire, right?
Nah, I see it in your eyes. You know why I know it's for midgets? Because your neck keep dropping down in the screen, so that means you ain't looking at the average size woman.
Nah, nigga,
You looking at you dwarf lingerie shopping right now.
It's
Hey, Bonnie.
okay. Yo, it's okay, nigga. You got an ill sexual preference. I get it.
You the only person in the world that ever got on YouTube and said on GTA that you can get a Bentley and go pay for a prostitute. But I have a sexual preference this thing. You're the only person ever to talk about and then signify and identify with the fact that you can purchase a Bentley. Purchase a Bentley and go have sex with a woman on GTA.
That's because we was talking
your sexual presence. That's why it's because.
No, we was talking about kids playing games.
No, we wasn't talking about kids. You was talking about a man driving a Bentley.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
No. We initially was talking about the fact of how can children participate in games pertaining to such vulgar acts. You waited till later on in the conversation to speak about meth labs, marijuana, and cocaine, when you could have said that first and we'd have been like, yeah, in agreement. But the first thing that came to your mind, hold on, brother. The first thing that came to your mind was you can buy a Bentley and go have sex with a prostitute.
That's because kids learn about sex.
No, we got to get away from the children.
No,
you gotta have vision, Willie. You gotta have vision, Willie.
You're not gonna take the shit and flip it and bounce it like.
Yo, can I ask you a question, Calico? Calico, can I ask you a question?
Like, it's okay to like bitches. You my man. I love you, bro.
Excuse me, King Crego. Excuse me, King Crego. May I ask Calico a question, please? If it's all right with you, may I ask him a question?
Good.
If it's all right with you, thank you, brother. Calico, let me ask you a question, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or if I'm wrong, brother, help me to correct myself, for I can apologize. See, I'm talking to Calico now, Craig.
What I do know is that this high level of THC is chasing this motherfucking sweater up off of me.
We was talking about the vulgarity on a game called GTA.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part that they have children participating in this game. Pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Craig said you can drive a Bentley and have sex with a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck did what at the end of the show he was talking about drugs and meth labs and cocaine and drug deals. These are things that I felt as though that they was the first things that jumped to his mind when we talked about the vulgar and the illegal activities that we're administrating to our children. He didn't say anything like that in the beginning. He got excited and came up there like Christmas Eve when he was in King's Plaza going to sit on Santa Claus' lap. And he said, you can get a Bentley and go have sex with a prostitute. And then shout out to Hank McCoy. Hank McCoy said, yeah, and then after you have sex with the prostitute, you can beat her up and take your money back. And Craig said, oh, yeah, I forgot to say that part.
Dice, you know you ain't shit, right?
But y'all understand everything that I'm saying.
Hey, it's Sunday. So this is what I'm going to say in fairness. In fairness, this is what I'm going to say.
He said, Dice, you saying Craig went to Jamie Foxx party?
Oh, God damn.
See, look
I'm
at
gonna
that.
say what Crago was talking about was in the same realm of the whole topic being about just the game itself. I'll get Crago that, and I'm gonna let Crago this Sunday, man. I ain't got a funny bone in my body right
Ron
now.
said, yo, Crago, why you in the dark? Because he naked from the waist down. See, these are things we got to try to work on with Crago. We're not going to
You
judge him.
just gave Dice an alley oop with that one, man.
We're non-biased. We're still going to tell him how appreciated he is over here on the Big Dice Chronicles. But for some reason, he always wants to go live dressed fully from the waist up. And he got on a pair of Timberlands right now.
Hold up. I just got up and got me some fucking water. What are you talking about?
We never saw that. You must have clipped that version. You must have power on the StreamYard, because unless I'm high like that, I didn't see that version.
Yeah, you must be high like that. Yeah. I definitely got up and went to the light.
See, in your mind, you got up and went to the light, but in our mind, we see you sitting there looking at Uber Eats and thinking about Pam Grier with some satin socks on right now, nigga.
Oh no. The hospital socks with the cotton ball in the back.
Word up.
That nigga crazy.
Grip on the bottom.
That shit's shit.
He ordered some men's lingerie, the hospital robes that you got to tie up in the back.
My nigga Dice got punched.
God damn.
She said, you look so sexy in that shit, Craig. He said, I know.
My nigga Dice sleep in a leopard onesie.
Looking like JJ when he came out the room in a plastic suit. That's how Craig would run up in the room. Is you ready for all this, girl? Is you ready for all this, girl?
That's fucked up. I seen that episode too. Shout out to my nigga JJ Evans, aka Super Chicken, man.
Word up. He said Dice type talk about the single piece of lint in your head all day. That's a fact. You better move that shit. I'm gonna keep talking about it.
Brothers ain't cool with each other.
But you know what brothers do?
Brothers gonna take you through it till it can't no motherfucker outside that household can pierce that armor. Because nigga, I used to get my ass lit up until I knew how to light and fight back. I'm cold.
I'm gonna talk about that shit for New Year's. Somebody in the ability to buy a prostitute. I'm talking about that to the New Year's. That's a joke I'm gonna to the New Year's.
My brother to put me in the dryer and turned that motherfucker on fast speed.
Yo, Ron Boone said he got on knee-high stockings with Tim's waiting for his order.
Oh no. Crago, get these niggas up off you, Crago.
Yeah.
Don't let a nigga say you got on no motherfucking Timbs with no thigh highs on, my nigga.
He got on them Harlem Globetrotter socks.
They trying to make you look. They trying to make you look.
Lick his lips and shit.
He got a pair of antique. Yo, Craig got on a pair of antique Michelin-esque Dr. J tidy basketball shorts right now, son.
Now, see what would have been fucked up if they would have said. If they would have said you had on them long ass.
Size extra small.
Hey, you remember them long ass ABA warm up socks with the 3 stripes at the top? Them was the ones Clubber Lang had on when he whooped Rocky at. Hey, that was the only motherfucker to whoop Rocky ass. I was listening to you the other day when that nigga said, you ever see a motherfucker stand at the bottom of the stairs? I'm scared, Adrian. Is that what you want to hear? I'm fucking scared.
That nigga told his wife, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm scared. You want to hear the truth? I don't want to get in the ring with that black man. I felt so good for a black man and felt so bad for Rocky at the same time, son.
He had to go to a brother to learn the rhythm of the stroke, nigga. That brother had that nigga out there dancing, had that nigga running the sand. Yeah. Like it's gonna take more than that tough guy shit with Clubber Lang. Hey, and if you trip, you remember Rocky IV started off with, before he fought that Russian, he was going to the hospital to get the motherfucking brain scans because of what Clubber Lang did to his motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Nigga, Rocky kind of kicked back. I can remember I don't know if y'all remember this part. When the nigga Clubber Lang wanted to box when he wanted to box Apollo. I think he wanted to box Apollo at first. And the manager came up to him, his boy came up to him when Apollo was sitting at his desk, and he said, "Not this guy, brother. No way."
Don't fuck with that nigga.
I'm
talking about, what are you talking about? What do you mean? They're like, yo, this nigga gonna hurt you, man.
But I'm gonna tell you this: if any nigga ever got in a street fight, especially when they was young, if you had this nigga juicing you up, putting the battery in your back, it wasn't no way you was gonna lose. The nigga who was he ended up being Rocky's corner man, but he was original Apollo's corner man.
With the bald head.
The bald head nigga when he was fighting the Russian, that nigga was juicing right. Give him all your mouth. All your mouth. See, he's a man.
Yeah, that nigga was hitting that nigga so hard he was feeling that shit on the side.
Hey, you got a nigga like that in your corner, you are not gonna lose, nigga.
Word up.
That nigga should have listened to him. That nigga said, "Throw the goddamn towel."
yo, he said the Hamburglar. Laugh out loud. That's a funny motherfucker, son.
Oh shit! At least
That's
a nigga
a
knew
fact.
the
Your trainer
Hamburglar
will give
was.
you confidence.
Niggas knew what the Hamburglar was. The Hamburglar was a little man.
Trainer? What's the greatest thing a good trainer goes to?
Huh?
What's the greatest thing a good trainer goes to? He ain't gonna get knocked out.
No, absolutely.
He'll help you up, but you ain't got to worry about him getting knocked out with you, goddammit. That nigga said, "Don't worry about it. We'll get it the next time."
Will my ass, nigga. I to see you try to jump that nigga with me when I was in there getting my ass whooped.
Fuck you mean we'll get it next time? And then they look at you and say shit like this. You didn't listen to me. I told you to keep your hand up. Fuck you mean? He said if you did it right when you should have made it left, nigga.
Hey, yo, Big Dice.
We did it like we did it in practice. What up, baby?
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all the difference. The dude who trained me in prison, who taught me how to box, he killed 4 motherfuckers in prison. One of them he got convicted for, got 25 to life. Another motherfucker tried to stab him. He took the knife out of his hand, murdered him. He got 1.5 to 3. So when that motherfucker told me you throw a jab, you throw a right hand, you throw a hook, I listened to every instruction he told me because I know that motherfucker lived that life. That was my trainer, Shakim Allah from Cypress Projects. He died in Greenhaven Correctional Facility.
Damn,
after serving 46 years. Say what?
Yeah, we got a Cypress Hills. Very dangerous.
East New York, Brooklyn. You damn right.
That shit
That's
dangerous,
crazy.
son.
No, that's West Oakland as well. We got a housing projects called Cypress Village. That's where I'm from.
Cypress Hills.
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit is not normal over there, man.
That's crazy.
Word up.
Yeah, that motherfucking weed pen was fucking me up. I threw it back. I rolled.
He got the real one.
Yo, did you see that shit? A YouTuber went over there by Cypress Hills trying to test niggas, and the nigga backed up.
Nigga threw down on his ass. Yeah. That's just another goofball ass way niggas be playing with their lives. Cause you gonna the wrong nigga gonna draw down on you, and he ain't gonna give a fuck about you saying it's just a joke. It's just a joke. I'm just pranking. Nah, nigga, you gonna cook your ass, nigga. You better quit playing.
Yeah, them niggas doing too much. Nigga,
even though what we do is wrong.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what that is the generation that got raised on. Shit like the TV show Jackass.
Oh yeah.
They got raised on that. We don't look at that.
They was gonna whip that dude Steve out. Raekwon and them at the show was gonna
we don't look at that as comedy. We look at that from our era, like nigga, you playing with your motherfucking life, nigga.
Great grandson, salute. We see you in the building. What up, brother?
Yeah, Jackass. Them niggas is stupid, man. Them niggas be...
You know what was comedy to me? Watching Benny Hill take that hat off that old motherfucking head and slap him in the top of his head hella times fast as fuck.
That was nice when he was younger.
I'm gonna tell you the real difference. I'm gonna tell you the real difference between young dudes now and my era. In my era, young dudes was wearing hoodies, army fatigues. We was smoking blunts and drinking with chicks. We was trying to go out with chicks. These dudes now, these kids now, they wearing skinny jeans, earrings, and getting high with their homeboys in an apartment. Ain't a chick in sight. I don't know what's wrong with these young boys now.
Yeah, these niggas.
Because they in love under new management with the Solid Gold. That's the Solid Gold Dancers, baby. Shout out to the
This
Solid Gold
nigga
Dancers.
did not say Mickey Howard love under new management.
Shout out to the Solid Gold Dancers.
Solid Gold.
Shout out to the Solid Gold Dancers, man.
Nigga says, shout out to the Solid Gold Dancers.
Shout out to the Solid Gold Dancers, y'all.
Nigga,
Shout out to the Solid Gold Dancers. Shout out to the Solid Gold Dancers, man.
Yo, shout out to Soul Train and American Bandstand.
Facts.
Hey, it was two niggas that used to be on Soul Train that had the most perfect boingiest motherfucking Jerry curls a nigga ever wanted to see.
That was Craig back in the day before he had the dreads.
I go back to the old school motherfucking Soul Train back when they had the lockers on there, the pop lockers where the nigga Rerun and Poppin' Pete and all them niggas came from. Nigga, that's where Shabadoo came from before he got with Shabadoo and Boogaloo Shrimp, aka Ozone and Turbo from Breaking.
I remember Turbo.
He said Mikey Free from Shalimar. He said that's funny.
Not Mikey Free.
Word up. He said Mikey Free is not no girl. He said Mikey Free, man. That's a funny dude. Your nightmare crazy as a motherfucker. He said Mikey.
I'm gonna tell you one of the most fucked up names of a band member from that era. Now we all know Prince and the Revolution. Do you know the names of the people in the Revolution? Because one of them had the most fucked up name. Of course,
the most fucked up band back in the days couldn't have been Prince from. It had to be them.
No. I'm not saying that the band was fucked up. I'm saying that one member of that band had the most fucked up name. You had Lisa and Wendy. Of course, we know them. Yeah, you had Dr. Fink on the keyboards, the white boy with the little surgeon outfit on. Right. And then the other nigga was a nigga that used to play the guitar on the side of Prince, a brother who used to always have a motherfucking headband on tied up in the back. That nigga name was That nigga name was Brown Print.
His name was
the keyboardist had the black shades.
Oh yeah, I remember some black round shades.
Yeah, but this nigga that played next to him name was Brown Print.
Yo, this
like what kind of name is Brown Print, my nigga? That's too close to shit stain for me, my nigga.
He said keep a cold one look like Eddie Kane.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh shit. Hey, yo, Gary.
Eddie Kane go
like this. I wish raindrops would fall.
No. What is the coldest line? What is the coldest line that Eddie Kane said in that movie?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna give you mine. When that nigga cut that side deal with the producer and the rest of the group came in there and said, hey, Eddie, what's going on here? That nigga hit that cigarette and said, you know goddamn well what's going on. You motherfuckers trying to replace me.
Word up.
That nigga hit that cigarette cool as fuck and said, you know goddamn well what's going on.
You about to make Craig pull that up for his order. He gonna watch that tonight. He gonna watch the 5 heartbeats with that Uber Eats when he get there in about 22 minutes.
That was the coldest motherfucking part of that movie.
That was a good movie though.
Yeah. That was my Eddie Kane, aka Victor from The Principal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because nigga, they shot The Principal a block away from my house in this old tore down ass school. They ended up refurbishing and building it back up to like some kind of little trade school now. But back when they shot that movie, The Principal, because it was shot in Oakland, a lot of that at that school was at that in particular school. So it was almost like a damn, what's another movie that was close to that was kind of in that same bubble?
They shot Death Wish 2 in my neighborhood.
Charles
Bronson, that's right.
Oh God.
When they was in East New York.
Oh, East Side High. What's the name of it? Lean on Me. It was almost kind of based in that same kind of feel.
Nightman said he like the father from straight out of Brooklyn. Yo, I'm dead right now, son.
Oh,
yo.
Oh man.
Oh man, son.
This nigga's crazy. These niggas got
James Evans Sr. nose look like an arrow.
This nigga said the father from mother. Oh my god.
No, matter of fact, James Evans Sr. nose didn't look like no arrow. That nigga nose looked like a 10.
Talking about the nigga Delroy Lindsay, son.
That nigga nose looked like a 10-speed bike seat.
That's a fact. You talk about the nigga from Clockers, from Fast and Gone in 60 Seconds. Yo, we had a great one tonight, y'all, man. Anything y'all want to tell them before we get up out of here, man? Y'all is crazy, man.
You can definitely tap in with me at the Rare Sense Show because common sense just ain't all that motherfucking common, man. As a matter of fact, hurry up and go subscribe. If you don't, I'm going to break your motherfucking living room window with a dead cat. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
You said with a dead cat. That's nasty, man. Yo, Thomas,
Big Dice, man.
Before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. All I want to say, man, follow New York City's best personal trainer, me, Tommy, on Instagram at Coach Tommy_fitness. Coach Tommy_fitness on Instagram. Follow me, man. Get fit, get your life right, man.
And let them know that you can do it over the internet. Let them know you can do it over the computer, Tommy.
Oh, I do this on Zoom. I do this on Zoom all day. We could do this from the comfort of your living room. I specialize in body weight exercise, man. I'm 48 years old. I'm cut up like Bruce Lee. This is what I do, man. Get with me, man.
Straight up. If you want that karate body, tap in, man. If you want that karate body, tap in, man.
Yo, Craig, you gonna tell everybody when that new, you gonna let everybody know when that new lemon pepper cognac coming out before we get out of here?
I'm waiting for you to drop your new T-bone steak sandwich.
It looked like it's some Mexican. It looked like it's some Mexican.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang.